Okay, we should be running. We're down a couple people. Family things are family things. Road trip things are road trip things. So I'm proud to say that for one of the few times here at Doomsday Dawn, we have the standard 4-person party as we go into the final encounters. So maybe I'll kill someone in something other than a TPK, but that... Shut up, Chewie. I see you shaking your head. No. But in case you can't read, we are, in fact, back for another episode of Doomsday Dawn, our game that's gonna actually, I'm pretty stoked for it, gonna be after we're gonna do a thing between here and there to get some level 20 playtest on, then we're going into Carrion Crown, and I'm really happy there's a War Priest in it now, because I know how the first book goes, and it's kind of scary without a War Priest or something like it. But that's a spoiler that many of my friends know, because I was asking, like, have you run Carrion Crown? What advice do you have for the GM? And I'll tell you the advice after we get done with book 1, because it is a spoiler. Nevertheless, Ellie, John, Robin, thank you guys for your support. Anthony, Dan, you guys remain awesome, though you couldn't make it, and so does Chewie, even though he shakes his head. But anywho, there are a couple of things to, before we fight the beastie that has crawled out, a couple things to address. If you haven't watched my Pathfinder playtest coverage of how Wish is a little more balanced, I realize there's no reason for you guys not to have that Wish. So we're gonna make it a little different feeling, flavored for the class, but yes, everyone is going to get that Wish. Oh, excuse me. But
I also noticed then that there's just no real good buff spells anymore. It's like wasting Wish on haste feels like real bad.
Yeah, it does. Which is why I'm okay with it here at the final countdown, giving you guys a bunch of buffs. But we're gonna base it on class, so only Chewie gets Wish. Chewie gets Wish, being our Arcane caster. Dinestra will get Miracle, being the closest thing we have to a Divine caster. Bergie gets Primal Phenomenon. I almost always trip over.
What is that?
The Druid equivalent. You are casting from the Druid list because nature, and so will Aramil when Aramil gets back, and our Monk, which seems the closest to the occult, will get Alter Reality. Memorize that bard spell.
That sounds fun.
And in addition, before the fight starts, before we roll initiative, as you guys know, there are some consequences for what someone did last time. Pulling the hood off of Hunden. John, that consequence is you will begin today with 2 hero points, because I legitimately have not ever, at least not a long time, in my gaming career, seen someone do something that brave. Because you, especially
brave quotation marks,
as Jason, who used to play with us, said on one of my videos, as what we are now referring to as a 5e refugee, you don't know anything about the meta. You know nothing about the game so much as, like, here's a d20 roll and, like, what you've read from books. You don't know what's scary, and you walk up to this thing and you do something that could have got you killed, and that level of bravery in your roleplay is something that I admire, because I'm bad at it, being a blatant munchkiny min-maxy boy. Nope, I know its stats. Nuh-uh. In the face of all that, ran up and did it. I admire it. I think if you're watching or playing with this man, this is the... Wait, where is Mirrors Are Hard? That direction, that blue face is the face you should watch, because that dude will tell you how to play a character real well. But roll initiative. We're going to fight a Star Spawn of Cthulhu fast. If everybody can make a will save before everything starts.
Okay, will save. That's my worst one. Come on, don't roll bad. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I see a 36, a 31.
A 25.
Well, I'm actually not sure if a 36 will be good enough. That thing seems to have ridiculous bonuses.
The DC is in fact 38.
God dang it.
So, if you got less than a 38, what happens here? I used to know how this worked. It used to be just you're shaken. What does Frightful Presence do now? I think this is our first experiment. Or our first experience.
Away?
Yes.
Paralyzed.
Why can't I find it? Engulf Frightful Presence. Okay. So you are anyone who succeeded is frightened 1. I think everyone just flat failed. Let me look at those numbers again. Oh my. So a 25. Oh, Chewie. Oh, Chewie. So Chewie critically
Critical
fails.
fail.
Dinestra has a what again?
37.
37. So everyone fails but the wizard who crit fails the will save. Oh, goblins. All right, so Chewie begins this one frightened 3 and fleeing for a round as Chewie sees this, again, like a real blubbery fat hand pull itself up from this portal, and then soon the octopus head and dragon wings of what you all recognize as a star spawn of Cthulhu pulls itself up, and everyone is a little upset by it, of course. Reality kind of tears around it. Chewie, on the other hand, looks a little too close and is... At the start of Chewie's turn, Chewie is frightened 3, fleeing 1.
Also, he's a goblin. Goblins tend to flee. It's in their blood.
You be goblins, don't be food. Run away.
Yes.
So mechanically,
So does that give me any negatives?
yeah, hang on, I'm bringing it up. I don't have these
Okay.
conditions memorized yet. We will though. We'll get there. We're gonna say open series. I'm not looking in the right place. I have too many tabs open in this book. Game mastering. I still don't like where these are either. This should be just like in the back of the book. I feel like,
The conditions?
yeah, instead of being jammed in the middle, because how often people are going to be going to these. Okie dokie, here we go. So you are frightened. Everybody else is frightened 1. So the squad will take a -1 penalty. Chewie's taking a -3 on checks and saves. Chewie is... On your turn, you must spend each of your actions trying to escape the source of the fleeing condition, that being the monster, as expeditially as possible, such as by using move actions like climbing or flying, opening doors. The source is usually you can't delay or ready. If I was a mean GM, I would say you'd need to plane shift out of here. I won't do that.
I already passed that spell.
Yeah, because it dawns on me you're a high-level wizard. That's how you go, oh, scary! Whoop! But I'll say you just have to get away from this thing as fast as possible, and it is your initiative.
Okay, so I can only use it to run away.
Yep.
Okay.
Got to use all 3 of those actions to get as far away
Well,
from
this
that
is
monster as
technically
possible.
running away would be me casting the spell Invisibility, which I drunk a potion last time.
Okay, that's fine.
Which Invisibility is 3 actions, I think. Oops. I don't have casting. Give me 1 moment. I'm opening up the PDF.
Understood. It gives me time to look at this thing's spells real quick. Oh, good, I don't have spells. Why don't I have spells? That's weird. Oh, I do have spells. There. Boys.
In
You can cast Fist.
No, I will. Big, gross Cthulhu fists. All up in your business.
Okay, looks like it's 2 actions, I think.
So then your other action must be spent to put as much distance between you and that thing.
Okay. Let me look on the board here.
Start counting the squares, yeah.
Wait, where am I at?
You are on the... There's a line of 3 people, and then you're in the back.
I literally don't see my character.
Uh-oh. Chewie. Does everybody else see Chewie? I see Chewie.
I see Chewie.
I
So
see
I see
nothing.
the 3 characters.
There.
Let me move the map down. There we go. My map was too far up. I had to move it down.
Fair enough.
I just see Pathfinder playtest.
Oh, so that's, again, you need to go images and maps, click on that on the right, and then go down to DD07 White Axiom Realm. That's the map we're on. Fantasy Grounds doesn't let me open it for you. It lets me
Okay.
just make the thing.
White Axiom Realm.
You got it.
There we go.
Okay.
I used my critical initiative.
To get out of
To
there as fast as you can. Oh, good. Alright, looking at a spell. It passes to me. And I want to say I'm going to cast this. I think I am. Who's my target, though? It sounds like a fun spell, but I need to find it. It seems like it would be a good one.
What's it called? I can help look it up.
Warp Mind. No, never mind. That's not as good as I thought it'd be. That's just confusing, folks. Critical failure, you're confused permanently. Thank you, someone. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start punching dudes. This seems to be a little better. So
No
this
matter
thing,
which
as it
country runs.
That's
pulls...
sadly something that I found is mostly true for the playtest.
It's often better to just go punch.
Yeah. Now that you roll several dice worth of damage with your magic weapons, and most amazing spells don't work like they used to, the best option most of the time seems to just punch things.
And so it will, as it flies in your direction using one action. My reach is how many? Tell me I have a good reach. I'm only a huge creature, I might not.
But that kind of might be because a lot of things that you fight have ridiculous saving throws. So you're like really unlikely to make them fail their save or critically fail their save.
Okay. So this guy's going to use 2 actions. We're going to target the only thing within 15 feet of us. Oh, nothing's within 15. Oh, you just said, okay, fine, I step and then I'll attack once. I won't do the thing I wanted to do. Catch, Bergie. It's I swing at thee with probably my face, huh? I really want to hit you with my face. Can I hit you with my face? Yes. One of the face tentacles comes out and just wraps its way around your neck for a... Oh, what did I roll? A 51 to hit.
Yeah. That's a crit.
Oh, good. Okay, so this guy's off to a very, very good start. So, in addition to it automatically wrapping around your neck, grabbing you... Oh, that's a lot of dice. Oh, I wasn't ready for high-level play. Yes, I was. This is sweet. So many dice, all at once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 30.
Oof.
I can't quote the blah,
Plus
blah, 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 blah,
30.
blah,
Holy
Cthulhu. 78 points of damage as you guys see this thing just fly up and a tentacle slaps Bergie and wraps around him. Speaking of which, Bergie, you're on. If that's any consolation.
Well, he has to run away, so...
He does not. He is frightened 1, and he's also grabbed. So
I'm
he
the
can't
only one
run
that's
away.
fleeing.
only Chewie has to run away.
Oh, okay. Frightened 1 doesn't mean you have to flee.
Just a minus
gives
1 to
you a
checks and
minus.
saves.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So for the man who's now grabbed, that means I really wish they had put these in a different section of the book. I usually don't get mad about how the way things are organized, but this one's doing it for me. Conditions. Grabbed. It basically means what you think it means. You're held in place by another creature, making you immobile and flat-footed. If you attempt to manipulate action, activity, free action, or reaction while grabbed, you must succeed at a DC 5 flat check or lose it. So basically, you just can't move, is all I've done to you.
Okay. I'm gonna take a free action to
Well, and he's
shout at
flat-footed.
him.
You would.
You don't have to talk to me face to face.
It gurbles something in otherworldly
He's
something.
performing mouth to mouth.
He will be soon.
And CPR.
It's when the calamari
Well,
strikes back.
I'm gonna go ahead and rage,
Rage resolves.
getting my temporary hit points.
Why? Yes.
Close.
Activating Come and Get Me at the same time
Why, yes.
for free.
Indeed.
And then I'm going to attempt to hit the tentacle that's holding me
Sure.
with my axe.
Great axe swingeth. Okay, solid.
That passes the check.
What check?
Because you said I have to make a DC 5
Oh, that's only
to
for
do
like
anything.
manipulate actions. That's for like if you wanted to draw your weapon, cast the spell, concentrate, things like that.
Oh, okay.
The 12, there's nothing stopping you when you're grabbed, which is weird, from using the great axe you're holding to just jam it into his chest. I guess that makes sense. You're not going anywhere. You're just...
Okay. That'll be a 42.
That just misses. You hit the thing, but the axe bounces off its tentacle as if you'd collided with just like a wall of rubber, like almost like punching a bouncy castle with your bare hand, just kind of just back off it.
It's a -5 to swing again, isn't it?
You got it.
Swing it again.
Okay. And we have a still a miss, but not a critical.
40.
I'm sure 40. Yeah, still just like 1, 2, and both of them connect, but you can't quite seem to get anywhere with it. Just kind of bouncing off as it passes now to our monk.
All right. Well, this is not looking so great. I will spend my first turn using Wish to cast Foresight on myself.
Okay, understood. Wish takes all 3 actions.
Yes.
Cast Foresight.
Yeah. I get a +2 bonus to initiative rolls. I can't be flat-footed, and I get a reaction that allows me to re-roll saves or attack rolls that enemies make on me, or allows me to roll twice when I try to do saving throws and stuff like that.
Solid.
It's kind of like permanent advantage for the 5e players.
Yeah, pretty much.
For 1 hour.
And that
But
is.
it costs you a reaction, so I can only do that once per turn.
But you do it once for the next forever. That's how you break tabletop role-playing games, kids. You influence the D20. And our monk puts his hands together, says a quick mantra, and off he goes. All right, Nestra. Fortunately, you are next to Bergie. That's pretty cool. No need to throw potions this time.
I see those threats of fate.
True. I am standing next to him, and he just took a bunch of damage, so I'm going to spend my infused regents and double brew to create a 28d6 health potion, and because I used quick alchemy, it is maximized.
Okay.
So you. And then I'm gonna pour it down his throat.
Force-feeded.
Well, he's got an axe in his hand and a tentacle around his body. It's not like he can do it himself.
Indeed.
Maybe you could ask Cthulhu to do it for him.
Hey, Cthulhu! No.
It says nothing.
68. And then that's my turn.
Alrighty, then it passes now back to me. Here's
Is that maximized?
Yeah, it's 168 HP flat, you heal.
God, that's still so much. But alright, cool. Okay, so the thing about this guy is he has another fun ability, which triggers basically for free. So that's
Wait,
done.
do I use my actions to run before he goes?
You go, oh, yes, that's right, Chewie. You are...
How do I get out of this?
Think no longer frightened? Let me double check really quickly. I forgot you were going first. Proud of you. You are fleeing. You were fleeing for a round. You are no longer fleeing. You're frightened 3. So after a round, Chewie shakes it off.
Alright. It seems normally our way to figure out what monsters are weak to or not is by using elements against them to see what sticks, but can I roll to see knowledge, basically? Would that be arcane?
For this guy falls squarely in the realm of occultism.
Okay.
Okay, that is a more than critical success over his class level. So I'm just gonna vomit the whole thing. This creature is... Oh god, I've used them in Legacy Pathfinder. We did a lot of... They fought Cthulhu at my tables. Forget exactly what this thing... Okay, so... Some say this is a manifestation of a great old one. Some say it's their children. Some say it's everything in between. When you get in the Dark Tapestry, things get really confusing really fast. But this is one of the most powerful creatures that exists out there. Mechanically, we're looking at rare creature level 20 versus you guys. Be brave.
I wish we had the other guys here.
It has a very potent regeneration, which Chewie would know is shut off by fire.
No, I'm having connection issues, but I disconnected for some reason.
Oh, okay, well, you're back. Lots of regeneration, which is deactivated by fire. without hitting this dude with fire, he's gonna probably a lot of the stuff that is coming at him will be healed pretty quickly. In addition, making mental contact with this thing kind of just tears the bejesus out of people's brains. And the thing about that is that's a two-way street. It can initiate the contact just as easily as long as you're within a certain amount of feet of it, because it is telepathic. In the same way, that I am reaching out, speaking to you, so can it. And it could do a lot of really, really, really bad things. It also can, it's got claws the size of your body, tentacles longer than Bergie, and like you on top of him. He can, now that Bergie's grabbed, Bergie risks having his bones broken as this thing constricts him. It can fly in space, but that seems beyond the scope of this adventure.
Please don't fly into space right now.
Just saying that, but we do have wishes and miracles and all.
You want to wish him into space, he'll survive. Bergie won't.
Well, it depends where in space you wish him. If you wish him into the center of the sun, he probably won't survive.
The fire will shut off his regeneration. Yes, indeed.
Yes. I think the center of the sun is like 5 billion degrees Celsius.
That sounds right.
So that would probably one-shot him.
Yeah. Now, also, one thing Chewie would know, the final bit of information I'll give Chewie is, as Chewie starts thinking about him, the star spawn turns and looks directly at Chewie, indicating that it is in fact able to see him, despite his invisibility. And that was one action.
Yes. I see you. Like in Lord of the Rings.
Turns into Sauron real fast.
Yeah.
The star spawn of Sauron! Maybe that's the name of the session. We'll see. No promises, Ross, if you're watching. I don't know if I like that one as much as something from later. Anyway, you are on, Chewie. 2 more actions. Is Chewie dead? Hello, Chewie.
Did he disconnect again?
I think he might have. Chewie, can you hear me? I think he's dead. Yeah, he ain't moving as I look closer. Alright. Chewie is holding action as I pass to the star spawn. If
Chewie just said something.
Oh, you there? Chewie boy.
He's reconnecting. I cast haste with my wand, which makes it 1 action.
Got it. Chewie cast haste. Chewie has 1 action left. We'll do it this way. Not exclamation. 1 action left. Oh, he's typing. Alright, cool. We got this. We got this. Because it's from the wind! I don't think it's haste. I think that means it's... Cool. 1 action left. Yeah, I should capture my Discord real quick. What do, my man? He's reconnecting. Stuff. Okay. I don't think Chewie has the ability to roll, but Chewie can kind of try to hide. It's awkward, but okay. It passes to the star spawn if everybody can make a will save.
God dang it.
Also, does anyone in the party speak Aklo?
Oh,
I think
that's
the
almost
wizard
the 20.
does. I'm pretty sure Chewie does.
Okay.
I have a necklace that let me do it too.
Do what? Aklo?
Yeah. It was
Oh,
like 3 languages.
I will.
Give you my
Actually-
result again.
I will.
Tell everyone I
halfling
kill it with
knock
fire!
that-
He kills with fire.
I will halfling knock that one.
Got it. Did you roll bad?
25.
Oh,
I rolled
25.
an actual one.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why are you fighting this? Oh, what does Dinestra have?
Jeez.
Dinestra has a...
Oh, Chewie, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, and I still get my foresight. I use my reaction to re-roll.
Okay, seems good.
Come on. Dang it! But I think I'm not critically failing, hopefully.
Maybe. God, this is spooky. What does Dinestra have?
28.
I mean, the last thing had a saving throw of 38, so maybe...
Remember, everybody's taking a -1 except for Chewie, who's taking a -3, and the DC is, in fact, 38.
Yes, so not critically failed.
So you have the 31 just edges you out. Looks like... Oh... Chewie, if you can hear me, make a will save. I rolled a 2 for him, but if he's back, he's back. Oh, Chewie. Oh. Okay, so Dinestra had a what again? I'm sorry.
With a -1, it's a 27.
27, which is exactly a critical failure, and Bergie?
24 after the negative.
24 after the negative, which is critical failure. Chewie rolls a 2, which is certainly a critical failure for him as well. As you guys, if you speak Aklo in your mind's ear, you hear this just like... It's a deceptively calm voice running across just, you will be consumed. As this thing moves forward, and on critical failures...
I want the Morgan Freeman voice.
Morgan Freeman, the Star Spot of Cthulhu. On a critical failure, you are stunned for 1d... Oh god, I see why you have wishes now! Okay, so everyone who crit failed is stunned for a round and permanently confused.
Permanently, holy moly.
Holy moly, indeed. As for the effects, regardless of save, the creature, you become bolstered. So on normally just a regular failure, stunned for a round. But everybody who isn't Robin is now permanently confused. It passes to Bergie. So
Is confusion as
or no,
bad
it doesn't.
as
It doesn't. It
Starfinder?
doesn't. It doesn't pass to Bergie. I'm sorry, I lied. The thing about what I just did is what I just did was a free action. Speaking is a free action. You can speak with telepathy at anything within 300 feet, and overwhelming mind, the ability I just used, is a reaction. I retain all 3 of my actions. So,
Oh, what?
first attack. Sorry, I thought it was your turn. I forgot that was a reaction. That doesn't seem reaction-y to me. That seems good to me. So, attacking I will step. Attack Dinestra with my first action, which is a 49.
49 crits me.
Oh my god, that was a 4. You guys watched Dexter's Lab in the 90s? 49! You're fry! I did it. Plus 30. You are grabbed. 77 points of damage as a tentacle hulks around you. Man, this is gonna... What are we gonna do with my teeth? Hi, Zo! Hi, Zo! Hi, Zo! What are you making me do? And the tentacle is not agile, so it's just a plus 30 for the second attack that targets Robin.
And your natural 20 it.
And I natural 20. Do you have any means of mitigating that?
I already used my reaction this turn.
Okay, so 76
What did I
damage.
miss?
So everyone's confused permanently who's not Robin, and now everyone's grabbed. It passes to Bergie. Except for Chewie. Chewie's fine. Chewie's in the back. So, now it's Bergie's turn. This
How
encounter-
bad is confusion in this one?
Tell you in a sec.
The
Hold on.
Starfinder one.
Stand by. Doing a roll.
Mm,
You can't use
it's
reactions.
terrible.
You can't.
Isn't
That's how the last party TPK'd was to confuse.
Yeah. Wasn't that what the water...
The sea serpent was spitting
the
psychotropic
sea
drugs at
serpent?
you. Yes.
God damn it, that's really, really bad.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
damn.
So no one except for Robin can use reactions.
Oh.
No one can delay. No one can ready. On your turn, you must use your action to attack the creature that attacked you most recently. Fortunately, that means everyone can still attack the star spawn. Yeah, basically you have to attack it. If I stop attacking, then there's a D4 and bad things happen. But Bergie retains all of his ability to do a punch-in.
Can he cast a spell?
In Bergie?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Since the Cthulhu thingy hit the barbarian while he had come and get me There's something happening, right?
No, he hit. I hit him, and then he turned on "Come and Get Me." I haven't. I used one action to step, and then I grabbed two of you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Primal Phenomenon and Wish and Miracle and all those, they say that you can duplicate a spell of your spellcasting tier
Correct.
of 9th level or lower, one that's not of yours, of 7th or lower, or you can produce an effect whose power level is in line with those above effects.
Yeah, or
That is
you,
correct.
or you go crazy and lay your fate into the hands of Tommy.
The hands of me. I will say, oh, there goes Chewie again. Dang it, Chewie! I will say that there will be consequences for trying putting it in hands of fate. But you do have access to all the primal spells except for the 10th level, and everything else of 7th or lower.
I want to attempt to shrink him with Primal Phenomenon.
Okay, that's a spell. Seems good. Let's take a look.
Well, isn't that just a reduce spell?
I believe.
I'm hoping that by putting it in Tommy's hands, it's stronger than Reduce.
Okay. So shrink is a
2
spell.
steps.
It targets one willing creature. Is the thing.
Willing.
Yeah. It does not. It would rather not be shrank.
Okay, reverse that. I want to target myself.
Okay. You are for 3 actions. You shrink down to tiny size. Everyone hears all across this demi-plane. Beep, 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 as that was a really bad Mario mushroom, but y'all understand. And it passes. It
With
passes.
me shrinking this much, am I able to jump onto his arm
Eventually,
rather than being
yes.
grappled?
Primal Phenomenon took you 3 actions, so right now you've just kind of whoop, and at the end of your turn, you're no longer grabbed. So you do end up just kind of like whoop, down at the size of a house cat. That passes to Dinestra, who has to try to attack. Or no, excuse me. Yeah, no, it does pass to Robin, actually, who unfortunately must spend all of his actions trying to attack this thing.
Oh yeah, right. That means I can't activate my void effect of my sword.
Yeah, I realize now. Actually, we're gonna walk that back real quick. Bergie is confused. Bergie could not have shrunk with Primal Phenomenon. Bergie has to attack.
Okay.
My bad.
One moment then.
Stand by. Pretend that didn't happen. As I'm gonna live tweet this while we set up. My favorite part about having longer combats is like stop and live tweet. Dan, you there? Or John? Man, I have so many people with names that are easy to confuse. John, you there? You're there.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to operate my necklace.
Okay. You
Well,
must
it's
spend
not
3
attacking.
actions to attack. As per the confused condition.
Oh, so it has to be physical attacks, not magical attacks.
Well, what
Well,
necklace?
It's a necklace of fireballs.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can definitely do that.
Okay. Do I need to make that DC 5 check?
Yes, that probably has the manipulate trait.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Well, you're not using that necklace, it seems.
The action is lost. You try to do so, but you're too. Everything is a little blurry. In addition to the fact that there's less oxygen going to your brain than normal, everything's kind of sideways, and you hear this voice in your head, and you kind of just like grab your own throat accidentally instead of the necklace. Reaches out this way a little bit, trying to grab the second of you that reality is tearing into existence. And you retain 2 more actions, because I'm sure the necklace of fireballs was 1.
It's 1 to remove and 1 to throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you never got to remove. You've used 1 action.
Can I attempt it again?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Not a 1.
Nice.
You have successfully found the necklace. Oh.
Now you have to roll that again to throw it?
No, he's attacking. He doesn't. I don't think that has the manipulate trait.
It actually has an operate action.
Oh, so yes, 1 more. Once more with feeling, Bergie.
75% chance of success? That's success.
Okay, alrighty. Seems good. The necklace of fireballs resolves. Reflex save. I have a I wish the bestiary had a physical copy I could flip through. It'd be so much faster. I have a +4 versus mental, +3 versus magic, so I have a 45 is my reflex save.
Critically succeeds.
And no fire damage happens. The fireball goes off a little too far back and this thing tears at reality and then tears back the other way. Now it passes to Rob.
Alright, well, since I can only attack, I guess I will be attacking.
Seems good. Also, at the end of the turn, Bergie is no longer grabbed.
Well, let's see if we can hit that thing. That probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, no, that just barely misses.
Does it miss while I consider it flat-footed? Because my teammates are nearby.
It does. Just barely.
God dang it. I don't think I've... do I want to use my... I can still use my reaction, right?
Yeah. Hang on. Checking conditions. Think you can't. Going off spells. Going back to conditions.
I mean, the other ones can't use reaction, but I made the save, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you are... What even are you? I forget what even happened. There are a lot of effects happening at once right now.
Well, you spoke in our mind that everyone but me critically failed.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you did.
And you... Yeah, you failed. So you're technically stunned. People are actually also stunned, but I've missed the stun, so it's fine.
Okay.
So you are...
Well,
you're good?
when I'm stunned, what? Does it just mean I can't do anything this round?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well then...
I guess let me go ahead and roll. Technically, Bergie shouldn't have done his thing. Oh, I forgot about the stun. I was too hung up on the permanent confusion, which is worse.
Well, you have debuffed us with so many things, it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah, fair. I'm going to be nice and say I erred in Bergie's favor on that one. I will let Dinestra still have her turn as well. Robin is stunned. Robin being the one who's not permanently confused seems fair.
Well, I don't think it seems fair, but that's monsters for you.
Yeah, yes indeed. So, I erred in Bergie's favor. I guess I'll just keep running it. Stun for a round was Chewy, stun for a round was Dinestra. End of the round, you guys are dropped. Passes to me, Chewy stun for a round. My god, what do I do? I could just attack a bunch. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I kind of want to just... I'm going to stride back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet back. This thing flies away from the three of you.
God dang.
Double checking my rulebook for confusion to see if Bergie retains his reaction, if Bergie would like to chase him.
Well, I thought...
Bergie wants to.
I thought the effect means that he doesn't have a reaction.
I thought it did. It does not. He just can't. Oh no, never mind. I lied. I expected reactions to be capital R. Bergie has no reaction, so this thing backs off, does nothing. And if Bergie could roll me, God, this fight is messed up. A D4, because nothing attacked you last round. On a 2, oh my, what happens on a 2? On a 2, you must attack yourself once, hitting automatically for your normal damage, and use no further actions, if you wouldn't mind. So as this thing backs off,
Stop hitting
Bergie goes to try to run in his mind as he thinks, but actually he kind of just falls down. You didn't need to roll, it's just flat do damage. Hug your great axe.
Okay.
The blade of his great axe pushed into his arm.
You still think that thing has its tentacle wrapped around it, So you're trying to hit the tentacle that's around your chest.
Which is actually
So
your
you
arm
act
that's trying to
yourself
reach for
in-
that. And it just... Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. That is in fact what happens today. I saw that sweet rage stuff.
40 damage.
Nice. And if you can make a flat check for me. I think we missed it last time, so now it's... Yeah. The first is DC.
First turn, I don't have to make it.
I always
It's a
forget
0.
that. That's so weird. Why does that have language? Anyway, if you can make the flat check. You are able to still be really angry. He's good, he says. The man says he's good. Okay, Robin.
I see blood on my arm.
It hurt me! Continues to do this. Robin has his full mind and wits about him. Passes to Robin.
Alright, well... It's flying, isn't it?
It's on the ground. It used a fly speed to back off.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, I would have be forced to use my greater cloak of the bat. All right. But it's far away. Far away. And I don't have ranged weapon.
Oh.
So I guess I will have to run up and attack it.
If you would, please.
Let me just check my movement range. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God dang it. God dang it. It's one too far away.
Go.
I mean, I can normally move, but if I want to move there while sneaking so I don't provoke attacks of opportunities, well, I guess I will have to play the test subject and see if that thing has attacks of opportunities.
Okay.
I run up and try hitting it.
It does not attack.
Yes!
I guess Paizo thought this thing does enough. Gross.
Alright. Alright.
That misses.
God dang it.
It does hit its touch. You are able to put your hand on this dude, but there's just too much there. Can't quite get through.
I could. No, probably don't want to. Probably want to keep my reaction in case that thing crits me.
Seems good.
Well, I guess that will be all for me. Wait,
right.
I should still be able to attack once.
Yeah, you get one more.
Because I'm hasted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, hasted also increases the movement range, right?
No, you just extra action to stride or strike.
Okay, it doesn't increase your movement rate anymore.
It might. Hang on,
man.
double check. Could be wrong. The guy who cast it isn't here. I forget.
I think it increases it by 10, but I'm not sure.
I think that's right. That's what I did before. Target acts faster. It gains the quick condition and uses an extra action each round to try to strike. So, I'll double check what quick does real quick, but I think quick is just... I could be wrong. You guys need all the help you can get right now, though. Conditions. Quick. You gain one additional action to start your turn each round. Many effects if you become quick from multiple sources. Yeah, so it doesn't give you an increased speed anymore. Just an extra attack or move.
God dang it. If it increased my movement speed, I would have had enough actions to activate my void thingy and then attack, which would have meant that I would have hit it.
Indeed. As it stands, you got one more strike. Two more strikes. I lied.
2 more?
Because you have one extra action. You've used 2 so far. Because you are still hasted.
I used 3 because I have to move 7.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, so then you have one more.
Yeah, oh, come on, let's give it a shot.
Okay. Nothing to lose at this point. Misses, but does not critically miss. In the same, well, that one misses his touch. That one just kind of swings wildly away from him. And now,
Yeah.
if Dinestro would roll a d4. On a 1, I think that's the one you wanted. I'll say that much. On a 1, you must spend your turn attempting to attack the creature nearest. So that means you're hasted. Please attack Bergie 4 times. Fortunately, Bergie has to turn on come and get me every round, right?
The problem is
No.
when she hits him, he has to hit her.
No, I have that. If she hits me, she gets potentially clobbered.
Yup. Okay, here we go.
33.
Does 33 hit Bergie?
No.
I think. Okay.
Well, at least she has to hit you.
I think Bergie has a bad AC, if I remember correctly from last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
So
went
it's
up a
not
little
actually-
bit because of errors, but
3 more actions.
Plus 17
It
would
misses.
be at 20.
We're not going to worry
40.
about... Unless Bergie has something to do on a fumble, we won't worry about anything funny happening on a fumble. So we'll just...
That would be plus 12, which would be 28.
nope.
That would be plus 7, which would be 20.
Nope.
Neat.
Thank God for the healer having terrible attacks.
3 fumbles.
Indeed. so as Bergie's cutting himself with his axe, Dinestra draws her short sword, I'm guessing.
Wait, he damaged himself last turn. Does it mean he has to attack himself?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Me?
Oh.
No!
That would be horrific.
As Bergie cuts his own arm off, Dinestra feebly waves at him to no avail. Chewie will not act.
I need no stitches.
I don't have a sheep for Chewie, so there's not a lot I can do. It passes to the star spawn. It has 1 target. You need stitches, Bergie. That looks like it hurt. Stabs with needle, misses wildly. Let's attack a single target with all 6 of my face tentacles. Overwhelming it with multiple attacks and leaving an hour to dodge. So I just gotta make sure.
You're saying that, but every reaction is called nimble dodge.
Fair. Okay, so on a
You have
successful
a
attack.
reaction.
He's not confused.
Oh,
Yeah, I was the only one to not critically fail, so I still have reactions, which is really good.
So this is just 1 attack. It's worded
Okay.
weirdly, but I roll once. Okay, so that's
I will use my spell effect to have him reroll that.
okay. In that case, it comes down to a 47 to hit you.
I think that 47 with my AC. Yes, that means it doesn't crit me anymore.
Nice. Because what happens now is I'll do damage from... I'll do my normal tentacle damage plus an additional 1d6 for every tentacle beyond the first. So I would have tacked on 10d6 more for a total of 22d6 on a critical. God! That's bad.
oof.
Man, that wish really saved me so
Indeed.
far.
So this
What
is
about-
you are grabbed and you will take it's still 12d6. No, it's not. It's 7, 9, 10, 11, it's 11d6 plus 15. Oh, whoop, I put in 15d6. No, high level combat's still hard. Still like Pathfinder, guys. High level combat's still rocket taggy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11d6 plus 15. You are grabbed. And take 56 points of damage for my second attack. Oh, yeah, I'll just swing at you with my face one more time, I guess. Plus 25.
56. Okay.
So then the second but
21.
also 7th that's a flat 40.
Flat 40 hits.
Alrighty, neato. Plus 15. And that feels 6d6 feels like so little now. What is happening? 31 points of damage additional.
31. Okay, that totals up to 87.
And Bergie, since you were attacked last turn, you must attack the thing that attacked, which is the healer.
Oh, it only says attack, not.
Let me double check.
hit.
Let me double check. On each of your turns, you must use your actions to attack the creature that attacked you most recently since your last turn,
God.
which is Dinestra, which is our poor healer, and the barbarian turns her direction.
We all got
So we're playing Carrion Crown soon here on Black Dragon. Oh my god. Bergie, if you would, please slaughter your friend. Bergie!
32.
A 32 does not hit. Thank God.
Okay, that misses. That
Does or
misses.
doesn't?
Does not hit.
All right.
44?
Hits.
A 44 hit.
Oh god. Now she has
A
to
48.
A 48 crits.
More.
38.
A 30. So you got 2 hits and a crit.
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. This is happening. This is a thing. It's going down.
Man, confusion. is so
55
stupid.
damage.
I'm at dying.
We're
I can't
dying.
believe you're dying to confusion the second time around.
Would Dinestra like to use her hero point to...
Yes.
Okay. Tommy, you could send me the link
Okay.
to messages.
Now for the crit.
So hang on, before the crit resolves. Chewy's binging me on Discord. Let me see exactly what the hero point did. She uses her hero point to cheat death, which means that anytime you gain the dying condition, you spend 1 hero point to lose the dying condition, even if the dying condition would otherwise cause you to die. So she went to 1 hit point, then the critical hit does more than 1 damage and puts her dying 2.
It does 98 damage.
That's much more than 1. The first one is lucky to miss, and then Bergie gets real mad, and then the second one goes like straight across the line,
And then 54 more damage.
which then puts you to dying 3.
I do have die hard, so I don't die until dying 5. But...
Good. That's very good.
And I
for
have trade elixirs on me, so if you can use your action, that would be great.
you.
But you couldn't next turn.
Well, on the plus side, you're not attacking him next round, so he will stop attacking you.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Pro
That's the
tip,
thing.
don't attack Bergie.
Let me
I
really
didn't
quickly. Chewy is asking for me to send him this link to Facebook real fast to Discord because he's having a problem with his to Facebook because he's having a problem with Discord. I'm friends with him on Facebook. So really quickly before it passes to Robin. Man, okay, so
The only
Zamu.
one still doing something. Yay.
Zamu is a character, and so is Naomi, and I forget Robin's character's name. It sounded very German. That's all I remember about it. And then Moladin.
What? The name is Tanvulin.
No, I mean the fetchling. The fetchling.
Oh, the Fetchling. Oh yeah, that's totally German. That's Geldern Dunkelschatten.
Yeah, exactly. All right, boom. Chewy has the hangout. I'm Adam, his friends, and it passes to Woolen. I think goes after Bergie. Isn't that right? This combat is putting me to weird places. Okay, you are grabbed. There is a dude in front of you. This combat is basically up to you now. The one person with the ability to use his wish used his wish to buff.
Yep.
May the force
Pretty
be with
good
you.
buff.
Pretty good buff indeed.
This time around, I'm not forced to attack him, right?
Correct. You weren't forced to attack him in the first place. It's a matter of like there's
Alright, I had to move, I forgot.
Mhm.
Okay, I will spend 1 action to activate my my void effect on my weapon.
Okay. Does that have the manipulate trait?
Probably does. Let me check. Void.
God wants to kill me.
Chewy, you're here just in time to see that the barbarian killed the healer. Welcome back.
What?
We're TPK into the star spawn.
Well, you remember the whole confusion part we had with the
Oh,
sea
remember,
snake?
it's like it happened with a
Lord.
sea serpent. Now it's happening with
Yeah,
a Cthulhu.
Oh, dear Lord.
I mean,
Yeah.
you haven't done anything, but you're still confused. Permanently.
Okay, so I'm confused. I have to attack the friends.
On your turn. Right now it's Robin's.
Okay.
We're trying to see if the void ability has the manipulate trait.
Yeah, I'm completely searching through the document, but the problem is that it keeps telling me avoid.
See if I can dig it out
Okay.
myself here. Treasure, it's a rune. Rune stones to your memory. That's where we're at on this one. Excuse me, gross.
4 power was near that. Let's search for 4 power.
The
because
void
it's
has
super
magical and
rare.
necromancy and takes a command activation, so you're fine. You're able to do so even though you're grabbed.
Yes, okay. I will do that
Memory
to
stone.
improve my chance to hit.
Hold on.
Why is no one near me? I can't gang up on him.
You can't. No, you cannot.
Because Bergie's ganging up on me.
Yeah, kinda. Oh my
In my
god.
defense, you attacked me.
Yeah, I just started it.
Our spawn's fault.
I'm actually kind of glad we didn't have RML, because if RML failed that save too. Belinda!
Linda!
Everyone's dead! Maybe I'll let RML and Ojitai run them. Just the two of them. Just the two of them. How are you supposed to get past? Well, you guys all failed a really clutch save.
Okay.
Are we supposed to run into the pyramid and ignore this thing? Since that's what I'm thinking.
You can certainly try.
I will also spend 1 action to poison my weapon
Okay. Seems good.
with improved poison weapon.
Neato.
Okay, now you just need to hit.
You just gotta hit him. And on this day, we ask our and Jesus to be kind to our that misses.
Is your weapon fire?
Apparently
My
not, he
weapon,
missed with it.
Yes, it's greater flaming and greater shocking.
Oh, you missed with.
But a 37 does miss. It does not fumble, it does miss.
Yeah, that
Doesn't even quite
can't
touch him.
be- I can't use my reaction. Oh, well, I still have 1 more action to attack again.
Okay.
Let's do
Plus 24.
Yeah.
Needs a. That misses.
Well, nope.
Tough. Okay.
Alright.
So that happened.
Moving on.
That was the thing that happened in Pathfinder playtest for us.
Yep, I'm probably dying next turn because I only have 55 HP left.
Dinestra's initiative count has moved to
The
right
only
before
one who
Bergie.
never got healed.
Only one who never got healed. Starspawn. Then Dinestra goes then. So Chewy, if you could roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
The odds ever be in your favor. I remember Tycho. On a 2. You attack yourself. If you wouldn't mind. You automatically deal damage. And that's your turn. So go ahead and damage yourself real quick. Chewy pops out of invisibility long. Oh, this is crossbow.
Well, actually, it's the higher one, so I still stay invisible.
Oh, neat. Well, then you guys hear it. And then there's some goblin blood. Oh, that was good rolls, too.
Yeah, good rolls.
I guess I will, because you guys are permanently confused. I
Oh,
will
permanently?
Yeah, permanently.
permanently indeed.
So,
I will
even if we kill that thing, you're confused forever.
forever and ever. And now it's my turn. What else can I do? I'm just gonna.
Someone tells me I can't use Wish to end this.
You would need to use Wish to end it. You would need a. I think it's a 4. Is act normally.
Okay.
So it's not over. But. That was bad.
Well, I think if he gets to act normally, the first thing he probably does is
Wish!
teleport the F out of there.
On a 4, you act normally. You guys are 4 fishing.
Because by that point, I assume that everyone else will be dead.
Likely. I attack Robin with a focused assault again. And I have a 38 to hit.
I nimble dodge.
Well done.
Even though your attack says there's nowhere to dodge.
Yeah, right. Literally, the star spawn of Cthulhu attacks a single target with all 6 of its face tentacles. Overwhelming it with multiple attacks.
And increase my AC to 40, so it
And
misses.
leaving almost. It says leaving almost nowhere to dodge. The rogue found that extra space to All right, I guess I will just. I'm gonna attack with my tentacle at plus 30. 45 to hit.
That hits.
You are grabbed.
But doesn't crit.
Grabbed, and it's can't math 24 damage or 34 damage rather.
Okay.
And
34.
if dying 3, it's a flat check from Dinestra. I think it was a DC 15 flat
Wait,
check.
kill me! I'm still alive! Yes!
You did it!
I will be tanking for one more round, guys. One more round.
Dinestra goes to dying 4.
What? When did you die?
She got
Twice.
Yeah. She got crit, set to dying 2, then dying 3. Is dying 4 kills you? Is that right? Or was it dying 5?
Dying 5 kills me.
Okay, neat. Well, Berkey, if you could roll a d4.
Roll a 4 and
the barbarian.
Roll a 4. Oh.
D4. D4.
Overcome with grief at what you just did. Great axe chest.
Why would you do that?
Why would me do this? Well,
46 damage to myself.
and then flat check if you would. Thing is, I don't even know what's happening in this combat now. You're not raging. I think we're at 15 at this point.
Yeah,
This is
we are.
what a fun meta we live
Oh,
in.
wait. No, that was my third check. So 10 beats it.
Oh, neat. Fair
It is a
enough.
10 right now.
Still raging you are. Still mad. I'd be mad too. All right, Robin. Hit this
Alright.
thing. Do damage once. One time.
Well, Lynn will take a look behind him, like blood everywhere on his body, and he's like, God dang it. He sees like everyone like flailing around behind him.
Yeah.
Unicorns was bad.
And he's like, oh, alright, let's do this.
You know, this is exactly how it went down with the sea serpent too. Except I don't have
Yes.
Robin swallowed. I do. Robin fights the sea serpent. Everyone else is confused on the shore.
The sea serpent.
Wish
Yeah.
is not broken. Confusion is.
Fusion is me. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Dan. That was beautiful. Feel that. That misses.
Yeah.
Come on, Robin. Just one. One punch.
Yeah, I was
one
hoping.
punch.
Wait, it needs one more punch to die?
No, I would like it
No,
to get hit once
but we
before the
haven't
encounter
given it yet.
ends.
Oh.
Wish is not broken. Confusion is.
Yeah. And the
Story
worst
of my
part is,
life.
you can't even give that thing permanent confusion. And even if you did, it wouldn't really matter because since we would attack it, it would just attack us back.
On a 1, it would attack itself or something like that.
Well,
Two
that's,
would attack it.
only if it wasn't attacked.
Mhm.
And I guess we would attack it, so it would just strike whoever.
One of us
needed
needs
it.
to wish permanent confusion on, and the other person needs to wish it would always roll a 2 on confusion.
I wish for the dice. Robin has 2 more strikes if you would like to try to take them.
Well,
At plus 22, you have to roll a pretty good to hit it.
well, I always do my void and poisoning first, so I only have 2 actions to attack.
Oh, neat. Okay, fair enough. And then that's the end of your turn, and it passes to Chewie. Roll that d4.
Okay. Myself, the enemy, or my friends? Which one?
Overcome with grief. You shoot yourself in the face one more time.
Oh, jeez.
And now I need a flat check from... Oh, no, now it's the Star Spawn's turn. Neat.
The
Attack,
most
Robin!
the most fun part about this is we can't see Chewie punching himself,
Shooting
but the
across the
Cthulhu thing can.
Cthulhu thing.
Wait,
can't
does it have
sense
true seed?
It has a... Hang on. Tell you in a sec. Stand by. It's not true seeing.
Okay.
It's a blind sight to sentient creatures 30 feet away.
Oh, so, it can't
So
see.
it doesn't know where Chewie is, but we'll know where Chewie is. Anyway, so I fumbled my attack.
Yes.
You guys need something.
Tie your tentacles in a knot or something.
Just whoop. Okay, yeah, that is what happens. I can no longer strike with my tentacles unless I spend an action untying the Gordian knot that is tied upon myself. Here's a claw. Just whoop, 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 it Zoidberg's
Well,
out.
that
Basically.
most likely hits.
So I have with my claw, chooses who will go and who will stay. 31 plus 16, 47 to hit.
Yep, that hits, but
So-
does not crit.
I can no longer grab you. It's the same damage.
I don't think it's possible for you not to down me.
37 damage.
Yep, I have 21.
Hero point?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm at 1.
At 1 hit point if Dinestra could make a flat check.
You can do it.
Guys, I'm taking real hard here. Come on, do something.
Dinestra bleeds out on the sand.
Busy murdering.
I was murdered by the barbarian.
Yeah, you were.
Himself, he's like, I'd rather die than fight this thing. Zombie apocalypse with a person.
There's a violent rebellion going on right now. You guys just want to get back to 1E. Dinestra's dead. Well, if you guys survive the
confusion makes sense.
Bergie, roll a d4.
Wait, is Dinestra dead?
Yes,
Yes.
she's gone from dying 4 to dying 5 and is dead.
She bled out.
Bleeds out in the sand.
Oh. Roll digital dice, not
Well,
physical. 3.
look at it this way. You're
What's
the
a
only
3?
one who got a kill.
On a 3, she bleeds out. Bergie looks down, sees this, and in response, babbles incoherent. Make a flat check. 3 is probably the worst of them. Just a flat lose your turn and fall out of rage as it passes.
Well, lose your turn seems not that bad compared to attack your friends or attack yourself.
That's fair, I guess.
Murder
Robin, you're on.
Well, I still got one more turn trying to hit that thing.
So I guess one thing I should point out is Dinestra has all her potions and things on her.
I do.
Well, I'm too busy attempting to actually hit that thing at least once.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Come on.
That misses.
God dang it.
The number is 40 if you're targeting his touch.
Yeah.
You guys have just barely missed consecutively. Come in!
No!
Come in! That misses. They both miss.
Can't you re-roll because you got that one spell
Yes.
cast on you?
You might as well.
It's yeah.
No reason to not. Or even just use guiding luck.
Come on. Nope.
Oh,
The dice is not with me.
dice are not with you, my friend.
No.
That's rough. Okay.
At least I bought like 5 turns for the group.
Dinestra's dead. Chewie, roll a d4.
Okay.
Actually,
So,
I might even buy
2.
6.
Am I going to be committing suicide here?
I think so.
Basically.
If you would please roll damage. I think the Star Spawn is content to watch this play out.
Well, get into my damage. So do I get?
Did you shoot
Okay.
yourself again?
Okay, it's add my hit points to, well, my lack of hit points.
Yeah.
Together.
The Star Spawn takes no
Okay,
actions.
Oh, it's actually watching.
It is. Bergie, if you would roll a d4.
Well, I mean, if it attacks you, you will attack it back. So why would it attack you?
Bergie can act normally this round.
You wait. You can wish now, right?
He could use his primal
can
phenomenon
wish.
now. Yes.
You can wish. You can use wish.
Now's the time.
Well, now or never. How about some rewinding time? I mean,
I feel bad for what is going on, so I'm going to go look at the primal spell list really quickly and see what we can do. What is happening?
well,
How
he
is life?
can use the wish to do something that's more powerful than what's in line.
You can cast any spell up to 7th level, and since it's the primal, up to any 9th level primal spell.
I mean, reversing time to the point before we fought that thing
Stronger.
would maybe give us a chance.
The consequences will be dire if you like to cheat it.
Well,
what do we have?
Currently, we are dying, so
the consequences can't get
So
much
I
more
don't see
dire.
the spell, so I'm just gonna tell you the spell that I want to cast.
Okay.
Can I cast True Resurrection with it?
I
don't think that's valid.
yeah, I think so. Hang on. I'm looking at the. You cannot. The spell is no longer called Resurrection. It is called Revival,
Okay.
which is not. Which is a just a primal spell. It looks like. Resurrect, as in like true resurrection and stuff, is now a ritual. So the closest thing you have in line with that, classically speaking, would be like reincarnate. Do we? Oh God!
take a risk. Reverse
You come back as a
time.
dwarf.
Take a risk. Make her come back as a dwarf. Indeed, a risk. Oh, let me see what we got on the primal list to dig this out of here. What does Moment of Renewal do? That seems like a spell.
It gives them healing as if they took 24 hours resting.
Oh, well, never
I don't
mind.
think that'll help her.
No, will not. She's past that. We're past that at that point. Oh my God.
I stand with what I said. Try reversing time. I mean, even bad consequences should be worth it. Every one of us dead, right?
Yeah, reverse to the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Do over.
Also, usually bad consequences mostly hit the one using the wish spell, so we might actually have a chance because us other ones might not be negatively affected by that. Maybe. Depends on what negative consequence will happen.
Yes, indeed. I will allow. Let's start the combat.
We still have a lot of time, so that could work.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I won't have to change much on my end. I have taken no damage.
Yeah, Robert did.
I will.
Tommy's rubbing it in at this point.
Just a little.
I've taken no damage.
Fortunately, I've taken no damage. I've used some of my at-will spells. That's basically what's happening.
Screw it.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to rewind time.
Okay. Bergie reaches out to nature to fight what is anathema to nature, an aberration, and so it resolves. And there will be consequences.
Now there are two of them.
Now there are two.
Oh dear.
No, that's you guys can't handle one. Jesus. Okay, so everybody goes. Nobody's confused anymore. Everyone goes back to the amount of hit points they had when the fight began, in addition to resources used. So Chewie gets back a potion. So does Dinestra. Dinestra goes back to their initiative. Will remain the same.
Okay.
If your board kind of looked like that when the initiatives. Does everyone agree that that's kind of what the board looked like?
Yeah.
That looks accurate.
Okay, now everyone please make a will save.
Dinestra, you're alive!
I appreciate it.
Now it comes down to, again, we got to save over its frightful presence. Good, Chewie!
Critical! I have
Alright.
felt this before.
And you know, there's a little bit of like a mind quake. That's a bad word given the nature of the dominion of the black. But, okay,
I got a
so
25.
going back to stuff, here we go. What is life? What is love?
Hey, reset that critical I got.
Reset the grid, girl. So that's I don't remember my DC. 38. So Chewie critically passes.
Yes, I barely passed.
Dinestra and Bergie.
I got a 25.
32.
So now it's Estra who's frightened for a round. Bergie fails. What did Robin have again? 38.
I succeeded.
Robin has the DC. Chewie crits.
Yes.
Let me see what happens
Yes.
on a crit. If anything happens on a critical.
It's
Where are we
afraid
at?
of me.
Oh, they cheated! Run! Not quite.
Oh.
Where am I? What is life? What has happened? Frightful presence. Oh my, this is good. Frightened 1 on a success. Chewy's unaffected. Robin's frightened 1. Bergie's frightened 2.
Am I immune now?
Yes, you are
Like
bolstered.
Okay.
You are
Yeah.
bolstered, and frightened 3 and fleeing for a round is Dinestra. Chewy is first.
All right.
So one thing I am going to say is I'm going to take one of your actions at the start of the turn. Please make it a goal. You don't know what you, the player, already knows. That's one of the first. There must be consequences. You have no idea what you're looking. And that was the first. Never mind. You can keep it. You can keep it. You can keep it. Your time is wibbly wobbly. That's a Cthulhu. Proceed.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Rolling 2 natural
Okay.
20s in a row with 1 in 400.
Like you guys need
Oh,
1 in
my.
400 right now.
Question, real quick.
Yes, sir.
As the person who casted Rewind Time, do I remember
You
what
do
just
not.
happened?
You remember nothing.
Okay.
Everyone is completely blank on what. You remember the talk with the Hundun. You remember the brr of the hood, and then here comes this.
I would like to summon monster level 8 to get a big fire elemental in here.
Yep, understood.
Takes 3 actions.
Acts immediately. What is its size category again?
I think it's the large one is level 8.
Yep,
Or
large.
huge. I'm going to the list now.
Yep. Well, I suppose I could look. Horrible.
I typed in fire and the bestiary, but I suppose I type in elemental.
Seems to have been a better choice. Summon monster. Spell we're casting. Summon monster. Summon monster. Nature's ally. Scroll. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Summon moonstare. An elder elemental. Okay, that doesn't seem bad.
Also, it's another body to take attacks.
Indeed. Or to get confused.
Nice damage. Confuses the elder elemental. It murders us all.
Indeed.
Oh.
So we are a elder fire elemental, which is not listed in this book. I have
I'm in the
mage.
bestiary.
Oh no, I see it. Okay, that is a huge creature. It acts immediately.
Okay.
If the elemental could please make a will save. Probably.
Okay.
Yep, it is. It has a brain.
It has a brain, even though
It's not gray matter. It's fire matter, though.
Yeah, at plus 15.
Okay. Go.
26 it is. So it spends its turn moving. How fast are we? 80 feet away from the thing. Because it is frightened 3 and fleeing for a round. It shows up and reality promptly tears around.
Ew.
So 5, 10, 15. Gotta go back there. It ends up over there.
That's hilarious.
Indeed.
To elemental and it just nope out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Like,
real bad.
come back.
It's like, nope.
So that was all 3 of
Speak-
Chewy's
it's like-
actions.
It's like,
I
F this.
speak in
this-
Ignan. Come back.
It says no as it screams and cries for its mama. And as that happens, this thing with a what's the range on my telepathy again, Izo? I think it's 300 feet. Can I still get that bad boy? I really want to confuse this fire element. Hope fire elemental's mad. Telepathy
I
300
just
feet.
missed it.
Everyone could make a will save. Remember your minuses if you have them. Accurate. That is definitely what happened, Rob. Okay, Dinestra's better. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not better.
Nope. The elemental needs to. I'll roll for the elemental real quick.
Okay.
Elemental has a 32 and fails but doesn't fumble. Dinestra has a 35.
Yep.
Fails but doesn't
37.
fumble. 37 fails but doesn't fumble. Chewie has a 24, which does fumble.
Yeah.
I will re-roll that. That's my halfling luck.
That has not been used today.
Yep. It has been, but it hasn't.
Wishes are fine.
Yeah. Come on. God dang it.
Oh, Rob. Ooh, that. Okay, so Bergie and Dinestra. I messed this up. But I guess I'm glad we get to go again. How neat.
Well, this time I'm punching people. Teammates.
That's okay, so didn't pass the save. So I'm gonna roll this for everybody. This is everybody's save. Okay, everyone is flat stunned for first off. Then on a failure, that's just that's all that happens. It's literally had to be a critical failure. So Robin and Chewie are both permanently confused, stunned. As per the effects of a critical failure when casting Warp Mind. So everybody's stunned for a round. That cost me no actions. Also, the elemental is stunned for a round. It's immune to being stunned, but that's all that happens to the elemental. But the elemental can't be commanded by Chewie, who's confused. So that's a problem. So I'm gonna. The one who looks the most stable is Bergie and Dinestra. For one action, I fly up. For two actions, I'm going to attack Dinestra. 42 to hit.
A 42 hits, but does not crit.
6. And then I'm gonna use the ability that lets me hit with my extra 5 tentacles, so that's fun. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 15 coming at ya. 34, 40, 49. Y'all fry. Once again, history repeats itself. And 49 damage. You're grabbed. And now it passes to, I believe it is Bergie. Or no, it passes to Noah. Bergie is stunned, can't do nothing. And it basically just cycles over to the top of the initiative in Chewie. If Chewie would roll a d4.
Okay. 2.
You know the drill.
I'm using my dagger this time, if that's okay. My my dog slicer.
It is not. You had the crossbow drawn at the beginning of the last round. Because you did
Okay.
not use an action. So crossbow is out. 27 damage. Hoped at you.
Which I resist 10 of the fire, and I resist 10 of the electricity.
Okay, seems good. Seems good.
Okay.
Then it passes to me. Me, the elements.
Do you not have greater stuff? The greater runes?
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
It ignores the resistance because I have the greater room.
Thank you for being honest. Okay, so much rulebook jumping. Goes to the Star Spawn. The Star Spawn's going to cast Warp Mind, and I'm going to target Bergie with it. If Bergie could make a will save.
There is nothing for you to warp.
Yeah. Just kind of nothing moves. Oh, Bergie.
Nothing for you to warp.
But what is the
26.
Total? 26 fumbles. So that's a Warp Mind. Warp Mind is literally related by talking to you. You are permanently confused. Oh my. That was 2 of my actions.
I apologize now.
I attacked you. I'm not confused. So
I'm confused. What has happened? Yeah, for real. Okay, here we go. Oh, whoa, this encounter is wild. I'm gonna attack Dinestra.
that's rude.
Yes! I don't know what to do about that. I'll say it provokes from Bergie and from Wulin. And Dinestra if she wants to try, I guess.
I have no reactions.
It was a fumble. The fun thing happens for fun because I rolled a 1.
Yay!
You can swing in once before I back off and let nature take its course.
Oh
Bergie!
my God.
Bergie, stop it!
I'm gonna refrain from trying to hit this thing because I'm gonna fumble.
Okay.
Hey, Oh, and Jesus gave us
Well, you
time
can
to
roll a natural 20, so
You could crit it.
you
Please.
could crit it.
Please.
Come on, it's a 5% chance.
I got a 28.
You miss real hard. Does Wulin want to try to take a swing while he's got that -2?
Yeah, sure. Let's see if we can hit it. Maybe I'm
Please hit
lucky
this thing
now.
once. That. You
Well,
don't have your
I-
void thing on,
But I do have my gang up.
which means you have a 42 against my
Yeah.
armor class of 44, and that just
God
misses.
dang it!
Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, this is bad. The good news is Dinestra has her wish still. The good news is Chewie has his wish still. The bad news is they're both confused.
Wulin also still has his wish because that didn't happen.
Don't
I
use
was-
your wishes
Okay.
for the Cthulhu.
So the thing about that is you used it because otherwise you're gonna always have your wish, and we'll divide by
Oh,
0,
okay.
right? Because everybody gets it back. Go again. Nope. And we're just praying to RNGs.
Oh, okay.
And the campaign ends with an internal fight
Well-
across this plane.
Well, the person who used it wouldn't get it back, right?
I would
Mm,
probably again that sets up an infinite loop, which is something I have to say
Well,
no to.
that at best we would get 4 tries.
But it'd be like Chewie brings everybody back, and these 3 have it, and then bad things happen, and Bergie brings everybody back, and then Chewie has his back because you never used it, and it's
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
anyway. Bergie, if you roll a
Good
d4,
point.
nobody attacked you last round. On a 1. Oh man, I think I have to ask you to roll another d4 because on a 1 it's attack closest thing to you. Pretty sure. Oh man, I'm all over this rulebook today. Here we go. Conditions. Confused.
One is what
You
attack
must
him.
you must spend your turn attempting to attack the nearest creature. Okay, so yeah, never mind. Dinestra's
That
the nearest.
would be-
Dinestra's 5 feet away. The store spawn is 10. Dinestra is not flat-footed. Almost, but not quite. If you would please attack your friend. Here we go again.
Well, at least I'm not raging this time.
Correct.
But the problem is, after you attacked her, she's forced to attack you, and then you are once again forced to attack her.
No, no.
35.
You are
35.
confused. You fumbled against the. You
No,
fumbled
didn't.
against Warp Mind.
I didn't stand against Warp Mind. Bergie did.
Oh,
don't
yes,
know.
that's right. You're right. You good? Okay, never mind. Cool. Okay.
And a 35 does not hit.
How about a 35?
A 35 does not hit.
Or a 30 because there's a -5 on it. Oh.
Yeah. 38.
A 38 barely hits. Barely.
Barla does the hit.
Early. And Birchie hits.
That hurt. Rude.
49 points of damage.
49! You're fry! I can't not make the. And it passes to Wulin, who I believe is also permanent. Yeah, I got
Yep,
Wulin and
I
Chewie.
am.
So if Wulin can
Yep.
roll that
Okay,
d4,
so yeah, D4.
stop hitting
Attack
yourself.
yourself.
Stop hitting yourself.
All right. I hit automatically, right?
Automatic hit.
Am I flat-footed against myself?
I'm
Do
gonna
I
say.
gang up on myself?
I'm gonna say no. It's tempting. Oh, I wasn't expecting that from me. But
Yeah, you have
Just
one
normal
arm
damage.
pointed
Yeah.
and another arm pointed.
Well, at least I'm not backstabbing.
at least you're not sneak attacking yourself.
Yeah,
that's
sneaking
all right.
attacking myself. That's a plus,
Mhm.
but that's still gonna be a lot of damage. That's still how-
Please don't nuke yourself.
Too late.
Please nuke yourself.
Chewie, roll a d4
Uh,
also, if you would, please. Oh man.
Okay. That plus 6, so that's
I got a
34
1.
plus 4 fire damage and 2 lightning. So I deal 50 damage to myself.
And then Shui rolls a 1. Before his very eyes, Lin turns into the form of the most scariest thing in the multiverse. Not a star spawn. Particularly large hyena. You are compelled to shoot it.
Oh god, a chewing hyena! What's that now?
I knew
Nose!
You hear, Chewie, I knew I'd find you one day. It's the Queen.
Queen hyena. It's Lamashtu then.
It's the queen.
41.
Well, Robin. Against you. You are the closest creature to him. You rolled a 1.
That does it.
You did it.
You did it.
Now I have to attack you.
Yeah.
33.
Okay. 33 damage.
As you feel a flaming cold electricity bolt hit you.
And then 1 action to reload and 1 action to shoot again.
Yep.
23,000.
That is 7?
Which misses. His armor class is 38, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay. So then it passes to the star spawn, who will stride 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. If Dinestra can make a will save for me.
Oh, it's hit.
Oh. What's the total?
That's a 24.
24. Well. Oh my god.
So that war priest.
So that war priest. Fire and daggers. That's I gotta double check my PC. I think it crits. Yeah, it's you are permanently confused. The star spawn will back off, and here we go again. Oh, Bergie. Or wait, not Bergie. I lied. Yes, Bergie. I'm sorry. It is Bergie. But actually, it's not Bergie. I'm going to reset the initiative, but I realized I skipped Dinestra last round because she was not in the initiative. I took her off. She died. So time is wibbly wobbly. Dinestra can act in a full round action, or can use all of her actions right now. She's not confused, and then that happens because I realized I cut the line a little.
So I want to use Miracle to try to cure everybody else's confusion. Is that possible?
Consequences will be dire.
I'm a healer. I'm okay with sacrificing myself to help other people.
Okay. In that case, it in fact resolve. Yeah, it'll work. Everyone is cured of their confusion, and then Dinestra is permanently confused, and I'm over here. And then it passes to Bergie, who everything opes out a little, and everyone gets their heads back together as they see that. If you hadn't already become permanently confused,
what happened?
Dinestra's just
I have bolts in my feet.
Yep. I have a tiger slash attack across my chest.
And the only person left with any means of mitigating stuff is Chewie's wish. Right now it's Bergie's turn. Bergie's no longer confused. Maybe we can get it in. The sacrifices of Dinestra will be remembered for all of time.
Rage.
As you do. I'd be mad too.
Activating come and get me.
Okay.
And then moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right up to him.
Okay.
And then swing.
And swing indeed.
Yeah!
Alright, Dinestra rolls for
33.
33 misses. Full of confusion. Man, you guys just gotta hold out until 10 when Dan and Anthony get back. There'll be 2 more wishes. But it does pass to Dinestra. Dinestra, roll the d4 for me.
On the D4.
And babbling coherently, and it's Wulin's turn.
Well, Chewie attacked me last, right?
But you're not confused
No,
because
I'm
Miracle.
confused.
Oh, right. Thanks God. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's within one move action. Nice.
Nice.
So I will move up. So I still have 3 actions. So I will activate the void effect of my weapon.
You still have 3 actions, did you say?
Pardon?
Did you say you had 3 actions left?
Yes.
But you're
after
not hasted.
moving.
You're not hasted anymore.
Oh, okay.
Combat
So,
started over.
Yeah.
well, that was from before.
Mm-hmm.
It was from before the fight, from the last fight still.
Oh, yeah, fair. Okay. No, it wasn't, because we sat and talked with the Hundun and all the buffs ticked off, and then Chewie cast haste with a wand. We didn't say it here, but he said it in Discord.
Okay. Yeah, and that I will still do that, because otherwise the chance to hit that thing is real low.
Mm-hmm. Just want to see this get hit one time. Just once hit this thing. Considering you have gang up, that hits.
Yes!
Finally, someone punches this thing.
And I deal fire damage, so
which will shut off its regeneration. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which is really important right now.
Wait, we actually hit it.
Yeah, somebody finally got it in. We did it, and it's flat-footed. Sneak attack goes off. It is good.
That was real bad damage.
Can the morsels take a fireball?
And the what?
Morsel characters take a fireball?
Only one way to find out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can take it by the way.
On the outside of the radius.
You just point it on the other side. Yeah, you horrible person. Just over the top.
Hey, I remember that one time in the mansion we kept throwing fireballs over the morsels.
The good news is this demi-plane's not flammable.
45 damage in total.
45 damage in total.
I'd want to live here if it was.
Was any of it cold or poison damage?
Nope. Lightning and fire.
All damage hits. Finally, somebody moves up and punches into this thing and pulls some eldritch grossness out of it. It turns, looks at you, and roars. Is that all?
3 wishes.
Because Zwulin doesn't remember having fought that thing before, he won't cheer for finally hitting thing, because he actually hit that thing real soon.
Yes, you did. You actually did. All right, Chewie. No longer confused.
All right. I would like to use my first 2 actions to cast, instead of Fireball, Meteor Swarm. I know it's only 1 creature, but it's my most damaging spell.
That's fair.
At this point. It needs to make a reflex save.
Okay. That means I have a 39.
All right.
Probably barely passes.
Yeah, by 2.
Okay.
So he takes half.
Seems good. I have no evasion.
Okay.
Meteors rain down from the sky.
Well, they do you place it in such a way that it doesn't hit us?
Yes.
I hope he does.
I am.
Now, he wants to hit
that
it.
bad because I have evasion. It will probably not take damage, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking.
Okay, if you could roll those many whatever dice Meteor Swarm is. Whoa, I'm looking for it too. I think you might not have it up. Meteor Swarm, where's the Meteor Swarm? There it is. Okay. I've actually never seen this spell go off before, so that's...
I almost casted it.
Was 14d6 fire damage.
A piece.
Oh, Chewie disconnected. Chewie!
It's 3d10 bludgeoning and 14d6 fire damage per, and there's 4 of them.
But you can only a creature can only be affected by 1.
Okay, fair enough. So 39, 49, 51, 56 points of damage, and the other 3 fall harmlessly.
The fire damage can only be
Chewie said
can hit them each time.
and then 19d6 plus 4 fire.
Oh, okay, fair. I will try again. Here's another d10. So 5 more, and then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I guess that spell got updated. That makes sense. So 13, 4. Okay, now we're all caught up with that. That was probably all of his actions. It passes to me. I'm actually pretty hurt. Let's stride. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 as it flies back this way. Woolen, make a will save.
All right.
I'm just going to spam the...
I want to chase it.
Okay, it resolves. Actually, in that case, if Bergie has a reaction, Bergie make a save. Let me make sure I can do this at will, like I think I can. Yep, I have it at will. Neat. Okay. Bergie will save. As Bergie goes to chase it, he feels something claw at his mind again.
That will be a 40.
A 40 is the... I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yes!
Okay, good.
I
Well
critically
done.
succeed then.
Because of... Oh, yes, you do. That's right.
Indomitable will.
Indomitable will. Good. This pleases me. Let me see exactly what happens here real quick. Warp mind, critical success. Target is unaffected. Good, well done. And that's my turn, Bergie, you're on. Up in his dome, doing a chase.
I am raging right now, so we're just gonna go to town on him.
Well, yes, we are.
Maybe. God
Maybe
damn it.
not. First one misses.
34.
34 misses.
43.
43 hits. Are you taking your multiple attack penalty?
Yeah, that's with the 5 reduced.
Oh, fair. Actually, a 43 misses as well. I'm sorry, I lied. The AC is 44.
Ugh.
Rough.
Bark.
Bark in.
I'm just gonna use renewed vigor then,
That seems good.
as he kind of pulls in his anger a little bit and toughens up.
Okay. And then it's a DC 5 flat check after the heals. I guess go ahead if Dinestra could make a D4 real fast. Clutch. Babbles. Well, do we know how much damage is healed from renewed vigor?
Oh, it gives me temporary hit points.
Oh, okay, fair. I thought it was dice rolled. Cool. Then Babylon
Give me
goes.
13.
Babylon goes the healer. Bad time for it. Robin, you're on.
All right.
Also, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, we can get there in one move. Getting real cozy with the barbarian. Alright, that was in one action. Spend one action to activate the void effect, and let's see if we can hit that thing. Come on.
Nope.
Nope.
And then it passes, I think, right?
Yeah.
Feels bad, man. Chewie, are you here? Can you hear me? Are you here? Hello, Chewie.
Discord, he said he was commanding the fire elemental to attack.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60. That's 80. So that was the stride on his last turn from the fire elemental. He's connected again. Hey, come on, Chewie. I'm gonna send him I'm gonna in Facebook at him real quick and be like, connect from your phone. And he accepted my friend request. Thank you, Chewie. We're friends now. You could try from your phone? Question mark. Oh, he lives
already asked that.
He has a very. I'm not going to say the name of his hometown on stream because he might not be comfortable. The name of his hometown is Sweet. I didn't realize that's really cool. I'll talk to him about that. We're off stream if he gets back. Chewie's holding action in. He's just holding action for now, basically, is all I can do. So it passes to Starspawn again, who's. It seems really lame, but there's nothing saying you're bolstered against Warp Mind, and it's the best strategy I have.
Chewie's back.
Yes.
Good, well done. You back, Chewie.
Just in time.
You literally were just about to hold action. I moved the fire elemental, as your third action. I already rolled
physical.
I rolled the damage already. Damage is on the
Okay.
screen. It is your turn.
It's not loading on my screen since that happened in the past. It shows what's. So, how much was the damage with that?
I don't know. I'm punching it into a calculator. I got all the numbers from Discord, and now it's your next turn.
Okay. I would like to cast Flaming Sphere, which takes 2 actions. Near the creature as I'm loading up the map.
Okay.
And then Haste.
Haste with the wand, flaming sphere for 2 actions.
Yep, and then the next turn is when I want to use Fire Elemental stuff.
Okay, understood. Just double checking flaming sphere really quickly. Range is 30 feet. So I will
Okay, I'm
grab
putting
a
it
token.
30 feet towards it.
It would be a crab.
Yes.
Put the crab where
The
you would like it to
flaming
go.
crab.
Games. It's a third-party group. Put the crab on the board where you'd like the sphere to appear.
I think that's as close as I can get it, since it's 30 feet.
20, or 30. Because every diagonal is double.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So we're hasted 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. I move there. Would Bergie like to give chase?
Yeah.
Got it. Make a will save. Kill Mr. BR in our chat in Twitch says he would cast Portal out of here. He could, and apologizes.
What was the star?
40 again.
And you
Oh.
again,
Succeeds.
once again, you are unaffected. Do you only move up to your speed with that?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. So that's my turn. That is, my turns are boring, but eventually I'll get you. I'll
should
get
check
you!
that.
And now it passes to Bergie. As he just frantically around the battlefield. I might not like the changes to the Barbarian, but it is fun to watch.
So he's gonna move up to him.
Okay. Doing a swing, I'll take it.
Yeah. I was trying to think if there's anything else I could.
Bergie!
35.
Misses.
$37.
Also misses. 2 swings, 2 misses.
Welcome in the club.
I can't. I don't know if you guys watch Parks and Rec. But,
Bergie can't hit anything on his turn.
Bergie can't hit anything on his turn that's not an ally. 2 men enter. 1 me leaves the story of this battle, as now it passes to Dinestra. Roll a d4. Act normally. Why, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And we were hasted, yeah?
Yes. Oh, Bergie has 1 more strike then. If he would like to attempt a strike at a -10 on his multiple attack penalty, he could.
I'm not afraid anymore, am I?
I believe you are. Yeah, you still have it, but it's checks and saves.
Okay. Raging Courage.
Yep.
You concentrate on the power of your rage, overcoming your fear. Reduce your frightened condition by 1.
But you can't because you can only use the extra action to stride or strike. Well, we can say that you did the 5 and then you did the no longer afraid, then you did the strike. Yeah, that's fair. You guys need some kind of help somewhere.
Yeah.
In any case, now it's Dinestra's turn. Dinestra has 1 round of sanity.
So I'm gonna use my extra action to stride a strike to stride.
Okay.
I have a 50-foot move speed.
Seems good.
40, 45. I'm going to use my a second action to just move again. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, right there. And then I'm going to use 2 actions to toss a necklace of fireball bead at it.
Alrighty. I'll make a reflex save. I have
The worst it can do is half.
No, the worst thing you do would be a critical success on it. I have a 40.
A 40 passes but does not crit.
Okie dokie. Give me that fire damage. Which is really important because that's shutting off my regeneration.
Yep.
So important.
Be important. The most important thing you could do right now.
14, 15.
Yeah, because it actually has taken somewhat decent damage.
It has, yeah. You guys aren't doing bad now. Literally just needed RNG to restart. Okay. It doesn't look good. As the fireball explodes, this thing is slowly starting to flicker in and out of reality. I have my fingers crossed for a party for the first time, like, in my whole life. Okie dokie. I think that's your whole turn.
Fireball's a 20-foot burst.
She can aim it on the other side. She has all the time in the world. I'm assuming you guys are doing that. If you would like to hurt your friends, please tell me. Please let me know. We'll make it happen.
It's the barbarian.
Yeah, you guys. There's some weird. You remember, almost in a past life, kind of deja vu-y, his axe going into your clavicle. In any case, it passes to Willin.
All right. Jeez, the thing is so far away. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Jeez. Okay, that's 2 move actions. That means, wait, we are hasted now, right?
Correct.
Okay, I can still do the activation first and then strike with the bonus action.
Right. Does that mean my elementals hasten too?
Yes.
Yes.
No!
You are targeting his touch. A 39 hits him.
Yes! Okay, I thought I missed by 1.
No, you good. You got him. You got this.
Nice, and I deal fire damage.
Dude, that's very important. All that needs to happen is just a little ping of fire. Just
Okay. Okay, so 5 of these plus 6. So that's 29, then 3 more.
nice.
Then...
Nice. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa, nice.
Not as good as the first one.
1 more 6.
Batman.
Jesus.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Wooling comes up, and as this thing's starting to flicker out, there's different bits of its innards that are exposed, and Wooling just boom.
Plus 6.
Plus 6 more.
Yeah.
Understood. All right,
So
Chewy.
that's 40.
Okay.
70 damage.
I'm going to
And it shuts off regeneration.
use 2 actions to recasting with my. I can cast 1 spell again once per day.
Okay.
I'm recasting Fire Body, as I say, flame on.
It's just what is it, like the living torch? How's it called?
Yes.
Human Torch, yeah. Okay.
As now all my fire spells do extra damage, so technically wouldn't that mean since my fire elemental was bought for a spell, he'll do an extra die fire damage?
He's not a fire spell. He's his own thing.
Okay, but he was brought forth with my magic is why I asked.
That's fair. This is a fair ask.
Okay.
It's a fair ask.
Alright. And that's 2 actions. I'm using my other action to move up slightly just to get him in range of certain spells.
Okay.
As the other actions are going to move the fire elemental to here as far as I can move him with 1 action, not enough to hit, and then second action to move there.
Okay, understood.
And
He has 1 more. He's permanently quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a plus 22, so a
D20 plus
24.
24 misses real wide.
It's like... It's still afraid.
Yeah, just
Slightly. Okay. And this is with the appropriate plus it minuses. I think that's -5 the first time.
Yep. Who's attacking now?
The fire elemental second.
It only has 3 because it's a minion.
Oh, okay.
It went from 2 to 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
So is that all?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Ready.
At least I got him up in the face.
From where it's standing right now, the star spawn flies 50 feet into the air. Do it a count. Hang on. 5, 50, 30.
Does the barbarian follow him?
Does the barbarian have a means of following him with fly speed?
That's up to the DM. Can I use the 30 feet of climb speed to jump on its leg?
You cannot.
I'm up at pinnacle.
Tentacles. That's like.
Sorry. A 590. Chewie's just in range. Chewie will save. I've rapidly realized that you're the most dangerous one on the board. I'm going to try to warp mind edge it. And Chewie is permanently confused.
Is what you hear from Chewie.
Alright. 50 feet in the air. Bergie's up.
Yeah. He's 50 feet up in the air, yeah?
Yeah. His whole moves, or no, excuse me. His fly speed is probably not that good. I lied. He's 25 feet in the air.
Well,
25?
Because he had to use double his speed to go up.
If there wasn't this whole thing with needing to first bind yourself to magic items, I would hand you my robe because I also have cloud steps, so I can walk on the air.
Seems good.
So Bergie raises his axe into the air and shouts, "Fly, Stonebreaker!" as the axe flies up into the air.
Oh, you have a dancing axe. That's right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool.
So as it flies up into the air, it gets to make its own attacks.
Yes, it does.
I don't know how many it gets though.
Hang on. Dancing is its very own rune. Oh, I passed it. Right. You can activate a dancing weapon by speaking the command word and releasing the weapon into the air. The weapon then dances through the air, fighting on its own against. When it's activated, at the end of your turn each round, the weapon can fly up to its fly speed of 40, which means it can catch up, and then either fly again or strike one creature. Makes an attack modifier of plus 24 plus its item bonus.
Okay, so that'll be a plus 30 on its attack.
I believe
So be a 40.
Which misses. It's his touch, it doesn't quite push through. And Dinestra D4. I got an hour to kill you guys before Aramil shows up and has another wish.
Punching yourself.
Punching yourself, indeed. I'll let you roll that damage as it passes to Lynn.
All right. Wulin's cape bellows and turns into bat wings as he takes off the ground.
Of course.
And follows after the weapon and the monster. So I spend a move action. I will first have to activate it, then have to move up, and then I will strike. Come on.
Oh, it misses because the axe can't flank.
Wait, the axe doesn't count for flanking?
It does not. Let me double check. Hang on. Oh, also I need Bergie to make a flat check. I didn't realize that was both for the rage and for the dancing. It does not block or impede enemies. It doesn't benefit from or provide flank.
No! Well, I mean, that doesn't really...
Okay,
Out of rage, you go.
Raging?
Either way, it's DC 5 the first time. So.
DC 0 first time.
Oh yeah. DC 5 the first time it's called for is what I mean.
Oh, okay.
So then one more for the axe.
Go.
Nevertheless. Okay, so that happens. Other things have happened. Passes now to Chewie. Chewie rolled.
4.
Eat it. Stop hitting yourself.
Watch with me in 2s.
Destiny. We've already done this. It's going back. The past is writing itself. Alright, so. You just double check one. Well done. Yep. I shall fly another 25 feet up into the air on my turn, and then Woolid Baker Wilson. The only one who's capable of doing a chase.
So, God damn it. I wish that weapon would count as an ally.
Yeah, you'd have got him. If it makes you guys feel any better, I have 90 hit points remaining from my 300 to start.
It wouldn't even need to be able to flank itself because it's not relevant, but it needs to count as an ally. And I don't think it counts as a creature, so it doesn't count as an ally.
Yeah, no. Make a will save, though. I have Warp Mind at will. I am now 50 feet in the air, and it looks down and it acklows in you about how he in Morgan Freeman.
It's whispering in my mind, I assume?
Yep, targeting you.
Alright, because I'm the only one right next to it.
And
I guess I'm permanently confused.
Do you have any means of mitigating the roll?
I do not.
Okay. Permanently confused it is, and it passes to...
So you said I can use those 2 hero points to reroll monsters.
No, to reroll
Can I use that on an ally?
Yours not a monster.
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah, just flat you. Speaking of flat you, it is your turn. And you were the only one in the party not permanently confused. It's 50 feet over your head.
Fly Stonebreaker. Get back up there.
Okay. So it has a fly speed of 40. It's moving half its speed to fly up. So it would go up to 40 feet. And then
if you hit it, it dies.
Basically. If you can make a flat check for me.
Come on.
You gotta clinch this flat check, basically. He remains airborne. It is good. It is good. Dinesh, roll a d4. Dinestra has to attack the fire elemental. Hey, that might be something you can hit, though. CR11. Oh, I need to confuse the fire elemental.
Doesn't hurt her if she punches it.
You gotta beat an AC 29 to hit it.
That's easily hittable.
Dinestra has a 17. What's the total?
Probably hit it.
I was on mute. 17 to 39.
Okay, you crit it.
That's over 10.
You crit it. AC 29 to 39 crits. Congratulations. I know that doesn't feel the best, but you got there.
You crit a fire elemental.
You ran up and crit the monster.
The elemental is confused too, right?
Not yet. The elemental is not confused still.
Take 30 damage.
Okay, understood.
And
I got it.
2 more strikes.
I hope that elemental hits the control thingy.
That's 23.
Which misses.
Yep.
That's a 24.
Which misses. Alrighty, Chewie.
Alright.
No, I lied. It's not Chewie's turn. It's Woolid's turn to make a d4.
Alright, come on.
The elemental's so confused without even being...
Clutch?
Yes!
Alrighty.
Yes!
Alrighty. It's 25 feet above you.
Okay. It moved up? Okay. First I will move up.
Okay.
Then I will activate my void thingy. And then I will try to hit it. Come on.
That hits.
Yes.
No sneak attack, but it hits.
Yes. It's already pretty good.
Yeah, we got there. That's the first cut is the deepest.
Alright.
Okay, respectable.
2 of those. 1 of those. And plus 6. So that's 38, and it took fire damage.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Understood.
Wait, I'm just okay. No, I had to move. Oh wait,
You had to stride
activate
twice to
it.
fly up, which is double, and then 1 action to activate it, and then
Okay.
do the punch in. Now if Chewie could roll a d4. Which is
Come on,
fortunate that Robin got
boy.
there. There's a couple rounds of okay.
4.
Okay, you got this.
Come on,
Okay.
Chewie.
I
Fire
could
is good.
either attack it, or I could wish we weren't permanently confused.
You are the last one in the party with a wish. Except for
Good
all
thing.
the
Plop.
Which one do you think's more important, people? I want the group opinion on this. Attack or wish?
I mean, as long as it doesn't critically succeed. Do you have spells that always deal damage?
that
I
is my
have
question.
magic missile. Guaranteed to hit.
That's well.
It's heightened magic missile.
How high did you heighten it?
The max heightened.
How much damage is that? That could be enough.
It doesn't raise the damage up too much. It targets multiple creatures and a lot more.
You can have all the magic missiles target one guy though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes that spell so good.
How many
Okay.
missiles is it?
That would be a total of, if I did the math right, 6 magic missiles.
6? That's pretty low.
How heightened is it? What spell slot's it at right now?
Oh, it is at, sorry, not all the way up. It's at 3, which I think is as high as it can go.
Heightened to 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
then that
man.
means you can make 6 missiles, which would do 6d6 plus 6.
Yep.
But it will definitely get there.
That's pretty good. I would
Okay,
probably
so
do that.
6d6.
Plus 6. Fingers crossed.
Plus 6.
Okay.
20,
25 force damage, neato. And it passes to me, who's not permanently confused. Bergie is the only one who's not permanently confused. I'm gonna...
The elementals also confused?
Critically succeeded twice in a row now.
You did. Can't be bolstered against that, otherwise you'd be good.
Bring it.
Is the elemental also confused?
The elemental's not, but I'm not super worried about the elemental.
Uh,
This time I'm gonna fly laterally.
Why?
5,
Can it not shoot fireballs or stuff like that too?
you make a point. Yeah, right. The elemental needs to roll a will save. It adds 15.
Okay. Yep.
It fumbles. It's permanently confused.
Da-da.
Dun, da, da, and it passes to Bergberg, who now we've got it needed to fly up. Can't math 10 more feet and 50 feet this way now.
It uses both movements to get right up on his tentacle beard.
So in that case, it would need to go.
Like it has 40
80.
movement, so 80 feet total.
Okay, yeah, that would work. Okay, if
And
you
then
get
Bergie himself will move
to where the axe
Yes.
might land.
to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25.
Okay,
Then use combat medic on
that's an extra.
crazy medic.
Combat battle medic on crazy medic. Gotcha.
I was so close to dead.
Uh,
Oh man. I wish we could
27 does
that.
not pass the DC.
All in vain.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just
And-
checking to see something.
Flat check for dancing. The current bet on Twitch is that the Starspawn will die, but take one of you with him.
That's the one.
Well, we need to hit it.
Indeed. And a 1 on the flat check means the dancing weapon collapses to the ground. And then I should have this initiative memorized. It's been the whole 3-hour period. I'm not there though. It's Dinestra's turn. If Dinestra could roll a d4.
Come on.
Hopefully I get a 4.
Hopefully you get a 4. Instead, you respond to this man trying to bandage you. He can't get a grip because you're too busy being weird. And now if Wulin would roll a d4.
Yeah, come on.
That's a very good time for the session. Wish isn't broken.
I'm hitting myself, it seems.
You are indeed punching yourself. If Chewie could roll a d4.
Oh, Jesus.
Chewie's babbling.
Uh, 9, 27 plus 6, 33. Okay.
Understood. Then I will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 50 feet to there. And if Bergie could make a will save.
No, no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to lose track how far that thing is away from me.
30.
And permanent confusion goes to the barbarian as well. Okay, so basically we've come to the point
Confused at 30?
Because it's DC 40, so you fumble.
Oh.
It sucks.
No.
But it's there. It literally is right there. Okay, so then now it's Bergie's turn.
D4 time.
1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
2, you'll attack yourself. Okay, I just need to chase it, or to trace a thing. I don't know why I had to move it that way, but here's a cat. That cat is your axe. You're not using your axe. Your axe fell. You're punching yourself.
Oh.
It's a cat axe.
Yay. 1d4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all confused. It may look like a cat to us.
Yeah, there's a cat over there. Hey, look, it's the living plant.
7 damage.
Oh. Alrighty.
Doesn't even break my temporary.
Doesn't even break your temporary. Dinestra D4. I need someone to break his temporary.
If it were the old days, it wouldn't even break your damage reduction.
Roll a 3.
And
For hitting the barbarian, but I'll take it.
and it's Wulin's. Fortunately, the fire elemental. Nice. The fire elemental's not rolling because the fire elemental hasn't been commanded, so it doesn't matter. And Chewie.
Yep.
Come on, roll the 4. Everyone is talking gibberish.
The best scat band from the 1920s I've ever heard in my life. It passes to me. I was not hit with fire. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, I'm almost back to full. Oh,
Jesus, really? Are you for real?
It's a little over half now. And I have. I guess I have no reason to attack anyone because then you would attack me. I guess I'm just gonna sit right where I am because none of my spells will affect you except for Warp Mind while you're awake. Yep, I'm holding action. All right, Bergie. Chewie die again.
I almost died, but I was able to stop it somehow. When I saw the stuff happening, I was like, control, and it stopped. This computer's like 5 years old.
Fair. So Bergie does a punch in. Dinestra D4. Wulin D4.
Oh,
This is rough.
Do I need to make another D4?
If you would. Man! So many babblings. Chewie, on the other hand, attacks the thing that's closest to him, which is actually the elemental. Or not the elemental, the star spawn, rather. Let me double check.
Woo-hoo!
Let me check the wording. Let me check how confusion reads. That's the save and grace here right now. Does it say that it's how do you attack it? On a 1, you must spend your turn attempting to attack the nearest creature. You may cast at it. I needed to double check and make sure it wasn't like crossbow.
Ah, ball.
I dropped my earbud. I don't know if he said anything. That was
Fireball.
fireball indeed. Alrighty, here's my reflex save. Oh, good. So I
What's
have
the total?
bad. Hang on. Total is now I'm babbling incoherently. 33.
All right, that's a. It's not a critical failure, but it's a failure.
And I'll take all the d6s of fire damage you throw
Yep.
at me. More importantly, you'll shut off my regeneration.
Yes.
That's very important.
Yeah, that thing seems to have overpowered
And-
regeneration. Jesus.
Regeneration 40. So 21 fire damage. Understood. And you have one more action. 2 more. You're hasted. But that one must be used to stride or strike. Well, Chewie.
Can you crossbow is it?
He looks like he froze again.
He died. Alright. Rip.
Yeah.
Chewie. This is not a good time for him to have died, but he can't. +4. Thank you, Chewie.
Oh, yeah, his flame body.
Yes, indeed. Okay. We'll check Discord. I don't know if you can hear me. But what do you do in your turn, Chewie?
It takes 25.
Oh, nice. You made it back. Got it. It took 25.
Is it dead?
It is not dead, but you
No,
have shut off its regeneration.
Yeah, it just regained like 40 hit points last round.
Oh dear lord.
So you have 2 more actions, one of which can be used to stride or strike. But this thing's definitely turned in your direction now.
Okay. Run away.
Okay.
Then one array that way.
Alright, I see that. It passes to me. I have a fly speed of 50. I keep saying that like I'm just the coolest person in the world. I have a fly
Oh yeah,
speed.
my move speed's up because of I'm my fire form.
You can also fly.
I can fly in fire form.
Indeed. Is that where you resolve your turn, though?
Let's see, I get about. Okay, I have a 40 speed,
5, 10,
In this
15,
form.
20, 30.
and I use both.
So I can't really do much on this turn because I have to spend most of my actions flying laterally there. 50 feet over your head. Directly over Chewie's square. Bergie D4.
But he passed through the fire.
No, you're
Ball.
on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So he's flying. He's 50 feet in the air. He's flying up.
So he missed the fire orb. He dodged it.
He did, yeah. And if
Ah,
Bergie could roll a D4 for me. Pray to Yomade. Save them and convert to the light. This might be the time. Okay, Bergie. I see you. D4. You can act normally this round.
And your weapon after it.
I pick up my
Yes.
weapon.
Okay, that's 2 actions.
In my neck. Then I'm hasted? Yeah?
Mhm.
I'm still hasted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Lots of movement and running.
Duly noted. Lots of running. And Dinesh's D4, please. Stop hitting yourself. Wulin's D4, please.
I'm at dying. I am officially dying.
I'm still talking gibberish.
As Dinestra drops to dying 1, Chewie D4. Okay.
4.
Okay. All right. It's not
blow
over. It's not over. The wizard can act.
Blow it up!
And-
Blow it
Ah.
up!
And since I'm casting from my staff, this is how I have so many fireballs.
No, fair. Makes sense.
I'm going to cast again.
Okay. I will make a reflex save.
Do you have
39.
the Quicken feat? Then you could cast 2 in 1 round.
Okay, so plus 4, 30, 31, 32, 33.
And I have a 39 on my reflex save.
Okay, a 39. It passes, so half.
Yep. Not a lot, but it ticks off its regeneration anyway.
Yeah, and let's see here. I'm going to run again.
Just,
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 80.
I hope you're running in our direction.
I am, see?
Okay.
And I have a 40-foot move speed, so you're like the best game of tag.
The
ever.
best, yeah. Well, I mean, they call high-level Pathfinder rocket. I'm beginning to understand why. And if that's all, it passes to me. I have a spell I haven't cast yet. I'm going to try to see what it does. Because I realize I could do it, but what comes out of it? If I cast Gate. What comes out from that? Tear open a rift into the plane, creating a portal that creatures can use for the duration. The portal's that, the gate appears there. And if you attempt to create a gate in another realm of the unit power being performing. So I basically just open it. Okay, so I can't call something with gate, and I don't necessarily want to be like, yeah, okay, here come all the Shoggoths. Because that's a little unfair. Because there's no rules as written for me. So what else can I do? Everyone's permanently confused. The board is basically locked-ish. I think I have to... Can't really catch Chewie. I guess I'm going to keep chasing Chewie. It seems like it's boring, but if I let the wizard get too far away from me, I'm dead. 5, 10, 15, thank you. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 5, 10, 15. I could use the rest of my action to land. I'll take fire damage if I punch Chewie.
But does he know that?
Okay, Chewie, hang on. My last action is an Arcana check. What did you cast? I have a 47, which should beat the DC.
No.
It's a level 7 spell.
Neat. That did burn my last action, though, so if Bergie could make a quick D4 roll. It's actually not the worst idea to be as spread out as you guys are. Hey! Fly, Stone Hewer. Oh, wait, huh? And Dinestra, who...
Fly, Stonebreaker! Into my face!
Fly! Oh! So the thing about Dinestra is Dinestra's a dying too, and her initiative also moves to the thing that killed her, so she goes just before she goes. So I feel like that makes a divide by 0, but no. Woolen, D4. Plus Robin, D4?
Oh, D4, sorry. I thought it was still about Dinestra.
Oof. Yeah, Dinestra is dying. Dinestra's a dying too.
I'm punching myself. I'm probably taking myself out.
Chewie, D4?
Okay.
Chewie has to attack the star spawn. Alright.
Give me a reflex save.
We'll do.
32, 32. I'm still standing. I didn't down myself. Barely.
37.
Okay. It takes full damage. Plus let's see, that's a plus 4.
So 42. So 2 more
Yeah.
than its regeneration. Okay, neat.
And it's all fire.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's why it's good. Any
How
other
dead
actions
does
this
it
turn?
look?
Does it set it?
I'll tell you it's at 104 out of 330.
Okay. I'm moving.
Jesus.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40, 45, 50. That's not all my moves, so hang on. That's 70, 75, 80. Right there behind my big buddy.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. It passes to me. I gotta just keep chasing the only thing that's really a threat. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. God, I wish I could do more than I'm doing, but I can't really without putting myself in danger. Well, I'm 40 feet off the ground. It knows it will be hurt. It would like to not die. It's just gonna move there and keep pace with you. And Bergie D4. And Dinesh, flat check. Oof. Dinestra stabilizes and is at wounded 2. Or wounded 1, rather, I lied. Wounded 1, Dinestra D4. Who then attacks the closest thing to her, which is the fire elemental. You're prone, you've dropped your weapon. You have 1 action, you must spend it punching the fire elemental.
Which I think.
Alrighty! Yeah! Right out of the RNG it goes. Go ahead and roll that damage.
It's 2d4, right?
Yeah. Plus double your strength. We did it! We got the elemental. The true enemy has been defeated.
Yeah, it's just a flat sword. I don't take any damage from sticking my hand in the fire, do I?
I'm looking.
I got his pulled up here. Let's see. Weakness 15 to cold. That's not what we wanted. Explosion. That's when you die. Yeah, kill it, and then it can explode and kill the thing.
It is. You take no damage. Fortunately, you don't immediately drop to dying 3 from putting your hand in the fire. That would be bad. Wulin, D4.
All right, let's hope for some luck. Come on.
Need a 4. Need that 4. That was a weird roll.
God dang it!
That sucks.
I keep on to myself. Okay.
So many punches.
Well, I don't even need to roll. I'm going down, and I will spend my hero point to stay at 1 hit point.
Okay. Understood. Chewie.
4.
D4.
4. Ah. I can see me in the star spawner at a standstill. He can't hit me without taking damage, but yet I can't do enough damage in one time to kill him.
But he didn't take any damage from fire, so he'll gain more. Thank you, Bergie, for rolling it. Hey, Bergie! You did it. So Wulin is still in the air. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Strike with my tentacle. 44 to hit Wulin.
Yep, that hits.
Who has 1 hit point and goes to dying. Bergie can act.
I would like to say that killing the elemental and causing it to explode might actually be a good idea.
You know. I hate to agree. She's right.
76 fire and a 25-foot burst.
A 25-foot burst won't hit. He's too high up. Don't kill the elemental.
It's a creature.
86 it. No. Belay that order. On that note, though, I do hope Chewie is tracking the elementals. Because if someone has to attack it, it could explode. Oh, no.
So are we actually wanting
to
kill it?
Killing the fire elemental will make it explode in a 25-foot burst. The first spawn is 40 feet. It'll just cook the party.
But how big is the thing? It's a huge creature. Like, how tall is it?
Okay, yeah, you could hit the star spawn. That's fair. Could do. It's not the worst idea. Is Chewie immune to fire right now? Because I think Chewie's the one who's carrying us.
Yes. Fire doesn't hurt me in this form. And even if it did, I was just 10. Want me to roll a d4?
Not yet. Bergie still has the rest of his turn.
Okay.
Or actually use the rest of that movement then and get up to the underneath of where Cthulhu will come down.
Okay, understood. Is that your whole turn then?
Yep.
Just be glad
Alrighty.
this ain't actually Cthulhu.
Dinestra D4. It might as well
He
be.
thinks it is.
Yeah. But yeah. It's a spooky monster. Dinestra goes to dying 2 because she hits herself with wound 1. Goes to dying 2. Goes on her turn. Wulin, make a flat check.
All right.
Can't really go prone. You're just kind of floating in a circle. Can't be disarmed either. On a fumble, you go to dying 3.
Yeah.
Chewy.
Nah, no turn.
Beep, bap, boop, 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 bap. Okay. Have no reason to go after you, puny, pathetic mortals. Bergie
Could it be mumbling in Aklo? No. But it could just understand the mumbling.
I serve my Cthulhu overlords. Cthulhu 2020.
Cthulhu 2020.
Take the greater of all evils. Anyway, if Bergie could give us a D4. This kind of has become the most boring combat, but it's Cthulhu 2020 becomes the chant across the board. Dinestra, flat check.
Ubba-dubba-dubba-doo.
Yabba dabba doo. Dinestra stabilizes wounded 2. D4.
Woohoo!
Dinestra must attack the elemental.
Don't kill it!
At this point,
I mean, that's kind of what we got.
33.
It hits. Let's see. What's its AC again? So AC's a 29, so it just hits.
It's actually 43.
Oh. It's a crit.
All right, there you go. You punch it right in its elemental face. 6 more damage.
I did another.
Isn't that times 2, though?
That is times 2. 2d4 plus nothing. Oh, you got 2 more actions.
Oh yeah, I've got to hit it still. That will be a 33.
It
Which we know.
hits.
Yes, 1 damage.
And that will be another 33.
It hits.
3 more damage. Neat. And
You're good
Wulin,
at hitting that thing.
DC 15 flat check from the man dying 3.
Just that summon things and things you transform into have terrible AC.
Robin would know.
Yep.
DC 15 flat check, or you did die in 4. FP 169. Thank you, Jude.
HP. Yep.
It still is over 100 HP.
That's its fire points. Yep. It's not hit points, fire points.
I think he's talking about the fire elemental.
Yes, I got that.
Yep.
Yeah, the Cthulhu thing probably is at full HP again.
The Cthulhu thing
Probably.
will go to 184 at the top of its range.
Jesus.
Well, a flat check from Wulin, if we could, please. At DC 15, because he's dying 3.
Yeah. Probably dying. Nope.
Nope.
Not dying.
Nope. Can't go prone because you're floating. Can't be disarmed because you have your arms. It's level with you, 5 feet away. You are wounded. Wounded 1. Yes. Back at it with 1 point.
So it's nearby?
Yep, it's 5 feet away from you.
So I don't even need to move?
Well, you got to move 5 feet to get there. 5 feet away
Okay.
from. It's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm moving and I'm trying to hit it.
Yep, understood.
Okay. Come on. Goddamn bastard. Nope.
This is-
Yep. I guess. Do I still have an action?
Yep, still hasted.
Alright, let's.
We've got 2 more. You've stepped and struck.
43?
Do you spend an action to activate the void stuff?
Yeah,
Then
I
it
always
hits.
do.
That hits. That hits.
Yes. I deal damage. I deal damage.
If you could crit, you'd kill this thing. This thing is like, this is in the zone of the monk nat 20 death. More importantly, his regeneration's off.
Yeah. Alright. So that's that. Then that's
I think it's time to burn a wish.
I could burn a wish.
One of these.
What are we wishing for?
Minus.
+6. Okay.
Okay.
So that's 30. That's 43 total because it's the +6 from my strength score.
I hope Dex.
It's like focus on me.
He's alright, Chewy, D4. You need a 4 really bad right now because I think we have to start the encounter over a third time.
Achoo!
Oh, instead you should attack yourself though, if you would please. You can't hurt yourself. I realized that.
I know. So you just see me punching myself trying to do damage.
Let me double check that. Let me be sure.
Okay.
Fiery body, be on fire. Flame it by. Where was the spell? Fire shield, fire seeds.
Flaming body.
I don't think this is a spell.
Fiery body.
Fire body then.
Oh, thank you.
Fiery.
Yeah.
Become living, giving you fire
Fiery.
musician to do any creature touches you takes that. Nice. Okay. So it's a polymorph and a transmute. So yeah, you basically just punch yourself for fire damage that you're immune to. So that's good. And it passes to the Starspawn, who's going to attack Wulin.
Yes.
Okay, what is it? I gotta do something.
Give me an attack of opportunity.
It provokes for Wulin. Alrighty.
Yes.
Go Wulin.
Come on. Big money.
Not small money.
Crit.
5% chance. That's so close.
It does hit. It definitely hits him.
Yeah.
Even his full armor class.
So close.
Indeed.
Okay.
Respectable.
Mm-hmm. +6. So that's
Understood.
42. That's 47 damage. And it once again took fire damage.
And it's down to 53 hit points. I'll just say that. I'm going to try to strike Wulin again. That one's a 36 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
And final strike is a can't math at 36 again. Yeah, because that's +5. Okay, so it misses, and misses Bergie D4. We might get this. We could do. You could do it. Gog is that's the chat and Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Bergenberg. All right, you got this. Burgalicious, Definitious, make the Cthulhu die. I can't not make the Black Eyed Peas jokes. Where's your turn?
He's pulling a gem from his necklace.
Oh, good.
Yes. Fireball it.
Is my reflex save?
And then throwing it at him.
31.
35 is what you needed.
Yes.
Okay. Roll that fire damage.
Come on. How much damage is that? That might actually, if you roll really well.
Oh, Jesus.
You might get him. This might be it. This
3,
probably it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, God.
Yes!
Okay.
61 fire damage.
If you would please flavor that kill.
Throw the bead directly into his mouth through the tentacles.
And
then an eruption of flame blows the tentacles off.
it collapses in a heap on the ground. Holy crap. You did it. It's dead. You got it.
I kick it in the head.
and as a free action, you may kick it in the head. Unfortunately, the combat is not over.
Yeah, we can still kill ourselves.
We have Fergie has one more action. What has to happen now is, unless Dinestra has something I'm not aware of in her spell list to remove this, Chewie has to use his wish to unconfusion everyone. Which means that... But Chewie is confused. Chewie has to hit a 4. Otherwise, Chewie does not have the ability to do so.
Come on, Chewie.
So
what do I have to do?
Bergie has one more action.
No!
So Chewie hits himself into... We're still on initiative. We're still on initiative.
Okay.
Bergie has one more action.
I'm going to chug one of the potions I have.
That seems like a great idea. Dinesha, roll a d4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The
Looks like I'm a fire elemental.
Yes.
Did I just fumble against the fire elemental? 24.
Third.
It's not a fumble, but you miss.
2 more.
Okay. 26.
That's a miss. You're now missing it.
Which also misses
23.
my +2.
Missed.
And Wulin d4.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. Dinesha
I
got
have
that
a-
crit. Got that crit. One more strike. Get that 2d4 plus nothing.
6 damage.
Well done. Well done. Incrementals. Now, if Wulin would give me a d4.
Alright. Come on.
With 1 hit point, wounded 1, floating in the air. Babbly. Babbly.
Confused.
Babbly.
Chewie!
Chewie hits himself with fire. He rolled a 2. Now Bergie roll a d4. It's unfortunate that this is how you're going to die, but that's where Bergie hits himself with his axe. Dinesha roll a d4.
What's the Twitch saying?
They've went from go 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 go, you can do it, to what I assume must be stunned silent. Dinesha babbles. Wulin d4.
Wait, what about Chewie?
Yeah,
Chewie goes after Wulin. Chewie goes at the top of the round. He just rolled too fast.
Oh,
right now it's Wulin's turn. Wulin babbles. Chewie d4.
Keep babbling.
Wish!
Okay.
Yes! Thank you, Chewie.
The power of the thing is removed from your brains, and you TPK'd, but you didn't TPK. Wishes are fun. Also, everyone but Aramil. Assuming Aramil. Ojitai, if you make time. Our wish lists, or rather with wish. Okay, so the thing came out of this hole in the ground, which for the first time in this 3-hour session, let me open the Doomsday Dawn Adventure Path. And let's see what happens next. Oh my.
Yeah.
Can I take a second and heal people?
That seems good. Please do so. Please do that one.
There's an
I dismissed the fire elemental.
there's an unnatural amount of blood floating from my body.
Okay, so
I lost so much blood. It's a miracle that I still have a drop left in my body.
Indeed.
Oh god, got slapped around so much.
there you go. To our rogue.
Yes. That puts me at 70. Nice. Feeling good. That's about a third of my HP. I can.
There you go to our barbarian. There you go to our wizard.
Oh, thank you.
I am out of infused reagents for the day, but I do have a few more extra potions.
To our rogue.
Yes.
Monk
Battle medic.
boy.
I'm at 110 HP now.
I'm at 140.
You get 18 hit points back. As I just kind of bandage up your wounds.
I quickly change the color of the bandages.
How are we doing, Bergie?
I'm at 120 of 296.
I'm gonna get you one more time.
Seems good. Seems real good.
I am the bulky boy.
Bulky boy.
God, man.
I'm gonna haze Dan a little bit. At Granola.
Should we really poke
TPK'd.
through on this one?
I'm just gonna let it sit there. At Granola, we typicked.
Bergie too. Bergie played a major role too in this one. The wish was really clutched.
I'm glad I
And
gave you
that's
guys that wish
what
back.
the end-
Otherwise, I'd have felt really bad because otherwise that whole game was just done.
It was done a lot earlier.
I wonder what the rest of the encounters are gonna look. I thought that was easier than the ones farther up. I guess that's my.
Easy?
Yeah.
Is
Was
this
that
the
was that the
intro?
easy round? Was that the It might be the easy round. Yeah, it kind of looks like the easy round. Oh my.
That's for a rogue.
Guys, let's stealth all the way through then.
Oh, nice. That puts me at 171. Nice. Okay. Now I'm only down 41 HP.
How many of those went to me? I know the 47.
2 of those went to you.
What was the other one that went?
47 and 50.
Okay.
And then this last 47 is where was it?
Yay!
Jeez.
That was the easy encounter. I'm not going to be much use much longer.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm drinking my light healing potion to get the rest of the way up. Which now
That thing was super nasty.
That thing was super nasty. I found that's probably the Tuesday video is let's talk about the Star Spot of Cthulhu and how it can make everyone permanently confused as a free action. That's sweet though. That's what you want your high level Cthulhu monsters to be able to do though. So it makes sense.
yeah. As a player, I wish it had a burning action to do that.
Indeed.
Also, we can reinforce that confusion is a hell of a debuff.
Wishes and broken confusion is. Okay, is that all the healing that needs to get done right now? I mean, that's a horrible way to rephrase it. I'm sure someone is hurt. Is that all the healing that's happening at the moment?
Does anybody else need healing? I can do battle medic as well.
Medicing myself.
I only have 2 wounds now.
Well then.
Speaking of that,
I'm still down 41 HP. So I would still take a battle medic.
I'm going to quickly write down on my PDF that as we go into the next week, we'll have a little more for you. Nestra's wounded 2. Wulin is wounded 1. So as the healing gets passed out, it's pretty quiet up here. Oh my, well done.
Yeah, nice. Let's show 20 that.
It heals 4d10. That's its base without a crit. I don't know.
No, it increases by 4d10.
It increases another 4d10?
Yeah, so it'll be 5d10. And then you crit it.
So 10d10.
No.
Or no.
That is a flat 4d10.
I want to be 8d10.
Legendary and medicine.
Alright. So how much do I get back?
Give me 1 second. I'm right on the feet, so.
Yeah.
You gain 5d10 because it's 4d10 plus 1d10.
Will you roll or should I roll?
I will.
Alright.
There you go.
That's a good bandage.
Nice. Yeah. That puts me at 198. Nice. I'm now only down 14 HP. That's good. That's like a paper cut, basically, for
A
me.
success gives you 1d10. Doing it at legendary increases it by 4d10, so that's 5. And then the crit success adds another d10. So 6d10 plus wisdom.
Killminster BR in our Twitch chat says, doesn't matter if it's 5 or 4. We need to sleep.
And your wisdom is
My wisdom is a +1, so
okay, so another 5 on top of that. Puts me at 203. So only 9 HP down. Very nice.
You need to do one more. Because that helped.
Alrighty, if that is all the healing, from whence that thing crawled, the pit where the wind seems to like emanate from and keeps the sand from that plaza made of vein stone, you guys approach it. There's you look down and it's just blackness. As far down as you can see, that is all that reaches your eyes. It's pretty quiet up here. You could maybe try to rest. But what you guys also know is that there's a clock ticking on Galarian. You guys have a week. And Chewie would be able to tell you really easily that since this is a demi-plane, time does not work the same as it does on Galarian. Time could be moving faster, time could be moving slower. You guys have no real way of telling.
What about an Arcana check?
Yeah, I was just about to say, how about some knowledge checks? Maybe you can figure that out.
Yep, sure. An Arcana check sounds great.
Drop a torch down the hole.
Okay.
I was gonna drop the light.
The torch falls for a real long time before the light no longer carries all the way up.
Don't fall down, guys.
36.
36. I'm trying to find the DC. Hang on. We had the DC last session. Okay, that does pass.
Yes!
So you're able to tell that... it's hard to tell, like, definitively because there's nothing really to look at, except for this, like, basically giant jade pyramid, which if it's been here for as long as you guys assume, based on the thousands of years that this has been going on, it should have eroded faster because of the sand. This leads you to believe that things will move a little differently. So I'll let you reverse engineer the math. Every 11 weeks that passes on Galarian, 56 years passes in Ramlock's Hollow. Thus, over the course of 1 year on Galarian, just over 264 days pass in the Hollow.
So after 11 weeks...
11 weeks is 56 years.
Okay.
1 year on Galarian is 264 years in the Hollow.
Give me 1 second, and I
So-
will have my for you.
Okay.
Wait, that means that time moves faster here.
Slower.
Or what?
It means slower.
Slower?
So, in the week we have to get this done, we have 5 years in this realm.
To do it.
Which
Mhm.
means you could rest. And no one
Yeah.
would die for it, except for the fact
Okay.
that you don't know what's out here.
Well, Wizard, do you have the magnificent whatever thing? Something?
Magnificent Mansion.
Yeah.
Now's the time.
I have it.
Yeah, one
as,
of those spells, because with those we can safely rest.
I
Right?
have it as a stored spell inside my weapon.
Nice. Okay.
Wait,
so-
I tried to think of how to get every single spell I could.
So
alright.
what you're telling me is you put the spell Magnificent Mansion
Is
Do a
that
s-
possible?
into a spell
Yeah.
storing rune?
Yeah.
Let me read the
Is that
rune.
right?
That's not one I would ever put in the... Go to sleep!
The reason why I'm like, I wanted a spell, and I had all the damage spells, so I thought that would work. If that doesn't work, I could just take that off. I'd put it on there with how I read the rules.
A spellcaster can spend 1 minute to cast a stored or excuse me, a spellcaster can cast 1 minute to cast a 3rd level or lower spell into the
never
weapon,
mind.
storing it for later. The spell must be able to target a creature other than you. So yeah, no, could not be in there. So
Okay,
no
so
Magnificent Mansion is what I'm hearing.
I'll put another spell on there in between this test and that's 3rd level or lower then.
Yeah, that's fine. Works for me.
So we need a guard, is what I'm hearing?
And even then, setting guards may not be the most foolproof, given you don't know what's out here. It's a matter of the man without the face could show back up, and who knows what.
I'll talk to him.
Yes, you will. But the consequences could in fact be dire.
So much to be effective.
The only person who used a wish that doesn't have a consequence is Robin. That means 3 people have used a wish in such a way that it will come back to bite you.
Yep.
Physically or metaphorically?
Yes.
Yeah.
The wish has teeth now.
Well, depending on what Tommy sends after us, that thing might literally have teeth.
Indeed. So before we sign off, I need to know: are we resting? Or
Is there anything we can use to make shelter?
No. It is a desert. Flat sand dunes and darkness, and this plaza. That's it.
Well, I mean, our spellcasters are pretty low on spells, right?
Yeah.
I have 2 potions left for the day.
Oh man, I just remembered when I checked my notes for all my magic items that the whole time I had anklets of accelerity, so I could haste myself the whole time.
Ooh. So I hear 1 vote from the barbarian to rest.
I do want to rest. Mostly try and get more of my spells back.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say the marshals all keep watch and the spellcasters sleep. I think that's a sensible way to handle it. We will have a lot of people keeping watch, since next time our missing people will.
Yeah, and hopefully Ojitai too. Jesus. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. In that case, we will go to a rest between here and there in this Pathfinder playtest. Thank you guys for watching on Twitch. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Dan with us, or not Dan. Matt, Dan and John are, and I don't mean to sound offensive, but the most like generic white guy names. And I have both of them in my party, so I'm probably gonna mess it up for like 6 months. My apologies in advance. But thank you guys for your support. You're welcome for the game, Killmaster BR. We'll see you in a week as we fight what's harder than this stuff, I guess. Good God. Say bye, guys.
Bye.